All right, man. We back again, the No Names Podcast, man. You already know it's Gusto, Gusto the God. You know I got my man here with me. What's good, bruh?
Going on? It's your boy Shop here, man. We back. We back. Like, look, we
Yep.
here.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We got a special guest today, man. Please let me welcome the beautiful Rachel, Nails by Rachel, man. How you doing, man?
I'm well, thank you, thank you,
I know. Hey, the glasses groovy, ain't they? I tell her every time I see them glasses is
thank
groovy,
you,
right? Come
thank
on,
you,
man.
I only
So
ever seen glasses like
they groovy, right? I'm
thank
talking
you.
like me.
Scooby Doo Velma vibes though, like
It go with
cool,
the cut.
like
It
some
complement
chic.
the cut. It
You know,
complement
so
the
them
cut.
joints. What they say, sleek and fancy, sleek and fancy. But on a on a serious note though, definitely want to say how you doing. How's the business doing, man? Talk to us.
Business is good. Business is well. I'm blessed. Honestly, I can't complain. Since COVID, I feel like my clientele has definitely picked up, and I have been getting the recognition I feel like I have deserved. So
Okay, okay.
business is well. Can't
And
complain.
and I should have started with this, but for the people out there who don't know, can you tell us what line of business you're in?
I am a nail artist, entrepreneur.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes.
So, is the term for that like is it nail tech or like what's the term for that? Because I'm a guy, so you
Um,
had to school us a little bit.
Well,
So
the proper terminology is nail technician, but I
okay,
consider myself a nail artist because,
okay,
I'm
artiste out this
I'm an
motherfucker.
artiste.
Yes, yes,
So
Lord,
I pride
artiste.
myself on that. Like I'm into drawing, line work, artwork, all of that stuff. So anything around art, that's me. So I consider myself an artist.
That's what's up.
So you can do like when you do that,
I can do a little something, something. Could definitely use some bedazzle.
Okay, all right. Good.
So you said like you're an artist and everything like that.
Yes.
You draw. So when did you first figure out that you was like that you had this talent? I mean, that is a talent.
It definitely
I
is.
want to say in high school. Definitely. Now, I'm not going to say I'm a Picasso, but I definitely was doing my thing in art class in high school. So I definitely was drawing a little bit.
Talk your shit, man. Yeah. Talk your shit.
Definitely.
Talk your
Like,
shit.
so in high school, I want to say it started in high school. Started off with little stick figures, and my friend, shout out to my twin,
Nigga said it started with stick figures. That's funny.
she will always say I'm going above and beyond, drawing dresses on my stick figures, and
Okay, all
just,
right.
just doing the
Oh,
most.
yeah, so you was saucing them up then.
Just
You was
saucing 'em up, a little
All right,
bit.
all right, all right. So, and of course, you know what I'm saying. Of course, we go back a little bit. So, I'm a little bit familiar with your nail journey, but not too much. So, I'm definitely want to peel back and dive into that a little bit because I know you said you realize you was a little artist, or I don't even want to say little, you know what I'm saying? You realize you had a gift
Yes.
for being an artist, or as like they say in the fancy way, artiste, you know what I'm saying? You realize that back in school, but um I remember, obviously meeting you for the first time and everything, and then I just remember like one day we were talking and you were just like, "Yeah, I'm going to school," and I remember you wouldn't tell me what it was for though. Like she kept it real secretive, like yeah, I'm going to school. Yeah, like I'm going to school. Like she went from like being a caterpillar. Like I guess in your nail career wise, you know what I'm saying? Because you was always booming. Don't get me wrong,
Thank
no
you.
disrespect. But I guess like she went from a caterpillar, she went to her cocoon, and I'm like, what's cooking in that cocoon? She was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like
sometimes
inquiring minds. I'm thinking like, but go ahead. What
I'm
you want?
sorry. It's like one of them things. Sometimes you don't want to talk about it too soon before it
Yeah.
happens. Because
Okay.
you don't know if it's going to go well or if it's going to flop. So it was one of them things. I was kind of like, am I going to really go full throttle with this, or am I
Alright,
playing
yeah.
around? So
Yeah.
I didn't know for
I
sure.
respect it.
but
I respect it. And next thing you know, I feel like some months later, I don't know how long was the nail school. So what? So go ahead and talk about that a little bit. Was it school? Was it like a course? Like what kind of situation was
So
that?
it was a nail technology course. It was for 3 months, Monday
Okay.
through Friday.
Okay.
It was full time. I was working at the time. Also, I had two jobs. I had a full time and a part time job while I was going to school. Also,
Bless Lord.
Um,
Shout out to them ladies out there doing their thug
thank
dizzle,
you,
man.
thank you.
Come
So I
on.
was doing that at night. So I had a busy schedule, literally Monday through Friday. On weekends, I'm working my part time job, and this was every day for
Nah.
3 months.
Yeah, I'm already hip because back then, yeah, your schedule was pretty.
It was
Yeah,
tight.
it was tight. Yeah, your schedule was tight. So so after the 3 months, talk about that. Like you ended nail school, and then I remember you posting about it. Like you came out, you posted about, you officially a nail tech, and I was like, oh shit, like oh, so that's what you was going to school for. But I'm like, that's what's up. Like that's dope. You doing that. So talk about your transition from, working 3 jobs to shit. I asked you earlier off camera. You said nails is all you do now. So it's like obviously that means it's going good, right?
It's going well.
What I mean? So like shit. So
Business is
so
booming.
I want you to talk about that early stage of when you got out of nail school to kind of like before you taking it full time. Cause I'm pretty sure you got out, and I'm guessing you started working, or I'm not even gonna take a guess. Just explain that little period of when you first completed nail school. Then what? Talk to me
Okay,
about
so
that.
I went to school. I started school in January of 2018, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
And it was for 3 months. So it was from January to March. After I finished school, I still was, doing my part-time job and my full-time, but I was trying to figure out, what I wanted to do for his nails, if I wanted to leave or if I wanted to stay, at my jobs, or if I wanted to just jump out there and do it. But at the time, I felt like I wasn't ready. So I kept working, and I want to say about 5 months later, I lost my job. So
Okay.
once I lost my job, after
Hey, some of the most successful people, that was really the push that they needed to just go full throttle in whatever they was in. Whatever your passion was, losing that job, like you know what, fuck it. Like in the playoff that, uh, my man that we just interviewed, I remember him saying that like he left his job. Now it's like full time rapping. There's no other option now. So it's like, hey, I respect it. Sometimes that be the push that we really need. Blessing in disguise. But go
definitely.
ahead, jump
It
back into that.
definitely was a blessing in disguise for me.
Uh-huh.
So at this time, I was working as a shuttle driver, and
Okay.
when I lost my job, I just moved into my townhome at the time. So it was just like, what am I going to do? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
well, I have this certificate now, or this license now, so this is the perfect time to put it to use. And I knew that, what I needed to do in order to maintain my bills. So I jumped out there and I started doing nails. First time I started doing nails was in my living room in my townhome. I set up a fold-up table. I had me a chair, and we was getting to it. And I
Yes,
appreciate
Lord.
everybody that stuck by me
Yes,
and
Lord.
believed in me at that time and allowed me to, practice on them and work on them, because it was hard at that time. Like I was doing pedicures in 4 sets for $30. $30.
Just
at the time.
just
I don't know how much they cost.
yeah. I was about to ask. So
More than $30.
now,
I tell you
so
that.
give us a number.
More than
I'm coming
$30.
through. I want to get me pedicure, nails, all that. The basics. I'm pretty sure there's extra levels. Like,
Oh, of course.
so how much is it now on average? Just give me an average number. So
on average, I want to say $100, and that's just for your nails.
Ooh-wee. So we went from 30 to a Hondo, 30 to a meal ticket. Okay.
Just for your nails, yes.
30 to one big one, 100 big ones. I respect it. I love it. You love to see it.
Thank you.
So talk about so good. So you saying so at that point, you were doing them out of your living room. You had just your whole little setup, and you're getting them for 30. At what point? I want to know. At what point did you think like, all right, my clientele strong? Like how long did it take for you to really saying, okay, the price going up? Price going up, bitches. Like that's what that girl say. I can't say that to. Yeah, I can't say that to women, but I know you can.
I wanna
Bitches,
say-
bitch, the price went up, bitch. That's how you tell your friend, bitch,
Oh,
the price went up,
and
bitch.
the price definitely went up. I want to say after a year, the price
Okay.
when I kept working, I was perfecting my craft.
Okay.
And at this point, I still was, working outside of my house. And
Mhm.
two, I noticed that I couldn't maintain my bills just, with me doing nails and not having
At that
another
rate,
job. So I
yep.
did end up getting another job and still doing nails.
Okay.
Now at this time, I was working for Job Corps, and I was still, trying to do nails at home, but it wasn't going well because my schedule was
Uh-huh.
full time.
What center you worked at?
The Laurel location.
I worked there too.
Yeah, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it. But while I was there, I had met this guy who put me on to a guy who, cut hair, and he actually had a space for me to do nails. So he introduced me to this
Bruh.
guy.
I'm telling you, they say your network is your net worth, bruh. Like it.
Definitely.
That's how it happens, man.
But you know,
That's how it
Oh, who you
happens.
know all the
That's how it
time.
happens, and because it's like if you'd have never took that Job Corps job,
Who's to say
that's a
I would have
plug.
met him?
Yeah,
Right.
that's a plug. That's a plug that you met just by trying to make ends meet. You end up meeting somebody that yeah. But go ahead talk about that. So you
So
met bro.
I
You
met
know.
him and he
Okay.
put me onto the barber. We met and he allowed me to work in the space. So the space was like a storefront. I was in there by myself, you know. I was working job court and I was doing nails. So I would do nails at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, who's getting up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to get their nails done?
Nobody.
Really. But that's how bad I wanted it. And I knew, you know what I'm saying, in order for me to really get to where I wanted to be, I had to do anything necessary to do that. So I would get up 6 o'clock in the morning, be at the shop at 7. I had to work at job court at 10, so I'm leaving there about 8:30. You know, but I might have one or two clients, but it was still something. You know what I'm saying, to let people know I'm here. If you ever need your nails done, this is where you can find me. Job Corps really didn't go well for me, and I lost my job at Job Corps because they end up switching contracts and they didn't keep me. So once that happened, I said, you know what, this is it. And I went full throttle with it. And ever since then, I haven't turned back. I haven't worked the job since.
Shout out to it. You love to hear, man.
Thank you.
So about like you like losing your job, but like just like expound upon like that feeling that you got. It's like I'm betting on me now. Fuck, I gotta
Mhm.
move out. So just tell like the people like your thought process on like making that move.
I really didn't put too much thought into it. Honestly, I just knew what I had to do for me, and I knew that I didn't have anybody or I didn't have anybody to depend on. I knew, you know what I'm saying, being an adult. First of all, life comes with no manual. You get what I'm saying?
Like
you
shit.
just gotta get up. You gotta
Like
do
shit.
it. Like you
Learning
gotta
as you
have your
go.
own back. So it was
Learning
just
as you
like
go.
I knew what I had to do, and it was just like, are you gonna be out here? You gonna struggle, or you gonna get to it? You know, you want to be a nail artist, so this is your opportunity. You already had a space. You get what I'm saying?
Like
So it's
shit,
just me
yeah.
wanting to put in the hours for it, me practicing daily, me believing in myself that I could do it. And over time, my clientele started to pick up slowly. I was still practicing. My friends and stuff would, you know, allow me to practice on them. They would shout me out on Instagram, stuff like that. So the word started to
Yep,
get around about who Rachel was. And that's how people found out who I was.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So
Thank you.
you know what I'm saying? So we got into the come up a little bit. So tell me now, what's a life in the day of Rachel or you know, and I didn't even know that. Well, I guess I learned this from your Instagram name. I guess they call you Racy. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Tell me the life of Racy. Like now, you know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning. How's it go down? Like run me through a day of you. A work day.
A work day in the life of
Yeah.
Racy. It can be
Yep.
a little hectic sometimes, depending
Talk
on
to
the
me.
day. Me personally, what I have endured and what I've experienced, entrepreneurship, again, it comes with no manual. You just
Yep.
have to get up and see what your day to day is going to be like, you know. So, but my normal everyday, it's pretty busy. I normally start my day at 10. I normally see about 6 to 7 clients a day.
Okay.
I used to work until 8, but I cut down my time because I have to give myself some mental time. You know, that's one thing.
Take care of yourself.
Always,
Make sure you
always.
maintain yourself.
So I want to say my normal day to day is pretty hectic. Sometimes I don't eat because I'm so busy, but
Nah, it'd be like that.
that's how it
It'd
is.
be like
You know,
that.
I'm my own boss, so it's like I'm the secretary, I'm the custodian. You know, I got to do everything literally. So that's just how it is. But I enjoy it. I
You
wouldn't
ain't
trade it for
got you-
nothing.
Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. I was about to say you ain't got you a young nigga that can come like sweep the floor,
Absolutely
but
not.
I don't even know. So, well, wait a minute. So, and this is that's what I'm about to say. This is that's why I stopped myself from saying that because I'm thinking like, wait, I'm a nigga. I'm thinking barbershop, and I haven't had my hair cut in like 10 years. So, but I'm just thinking though, like. Nah, I know. You know, that was like one of your first jobs. Like that could be one of your first break jobs. Like you getting, you know what I'm saying? The barbers, you know, give you some of their money. Like you come sweep that joint up, sweep all that hair up. So you talking about you being your own custodian? Enlighten me on that. Like what kind of custodial duties and you know it comes with being a nail tech? Like
Just having to clean up, you know, make sure you sanitize and everything after each client. You know,
Okay.
You don't want your space to be messy
so
or
really
sanitation.
sanitization.
Yes,
Okay.
sanitation,
Alright.
cleaning up your workspace and
Okay.
everything. I mean, and then sometimes too, I like to call myself a little DIY queen because I get a
Okay.
lot of stuff done in my shop too.
Hey, do it.
On my
Just shout out
own,
to the
so
do-it-yourselfers. You know what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
to
We
the
out here.
do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah. See, yeah. All right. So, all right. I get it now. Cause at first I'm thinking like, wait, they not just dropping nails on the floor. Like, cause I'm thinking
No, but
like,
I
wait, you ain't
mean,
gotta. I'm thinking like,
That little filer thing. That's what they
okay.
and then you gotta think, we clipping
I'm
tips all
thinking
day.
like, cause you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like, all right, you know what I'm saying? She cute. She can have a little, your little young nigga like, hey, I need you to come like sweep the nails up off the floor and shit. But I'm thinking like, damn, do they just pluck nails on the floor? You know, hey, a nigga might do it. A nigga might do it. She sent a nigga on store runs and shit. You know, that was part of the job too. Niggas, Barbie cutting it. Hey, I need you to go give me a big burst. A pack of
Definitely.
joints, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hand you some bread, you can keep the change, young, and like that was a job though. Like that was really a job though.
Definitely.
So, do you feel as though, like, as your business grows and everything like that, will you have, like, you get like assistants or more techs or anything like that?
Definitely.
Or like, so what's the time frame on that? Do you have a time frame?
I used to have a time frame, honestly, but life has brought me through some things and showed me some things, and I just have to wait for my time, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't want to rush anything because I feel like when I rush things, they don't go through how I planned them to. So I'm just pacing myself and taking my time, and when my time is coming, I know my time is coming. So I'm gonna just be patient. I mean, I'm doing well now, so just be patient.
All right, man, we back. A little technical difficulties, but we back, man. We're gonna get back into it. So, you know, all right. So we was talking about the business. We was talking about you expanding a little bit. You were saying you didn't have a time frame on expanding. So, to keep that conversation going a little bit, can you tell me maybe like 2 or 3 just business goals of yours? Like where do you see you taking nails by Rachel? Like what's your ultimate goal? Maybe not the ultimate goal, but what's some goals that you have thought out right now that's like, all right, this is where I want to take it.
My ultimate goal, I have many. I have a few goals. One of them is definitely to expand, have my own like storefront, have other nail artists, nail technicians come in and work with me. My other goal is to move. I definitely want to move. I'll probably.
So where?
I'm not sure yet. I don't want to talk about that yet, but I'm definitely. I've been thinking about that a lot actually. In 2022 is definitely looking like the year for me. So I'm definitely up for moving, relocating.
Okay,
So
okay.
do you feel like moving to another place help your business grow better?
Yes, absolutely. A different state, definitely. I feel like, cause with being in Baltimore, Maryland, I feel like we are kind of like late to nail trends and everything like that. So I definitely feel like if I was to go somewhere down south or even like to Florida somewhere, I feel like I would do well. So I'm definitely looking into different states just to expand.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. Like one of my used to be like Florida used to be one of my dream states, and then I started thinking about like hurricanes and shit. I always said like one of my dream like I feel like when I retire, I want to retire and like move to like Vegas, cause I feel like
But then
Vegas.
it's always hot.
Exactly, it's always hot. That's when Vegas, when you think about it, is one of the few places that's always hot and warm, but that don't have like no natural disasters though. Like Florida, Georgia, all them states right there, you got hurricanes and tornadoes and shit. And you get Hurricane Sandys and Hurricane Irenes and all that wild shit. And then in California, you got earthquakes and brush fires and all that wild shit. It's like Vegas, you know what I'm saying? The turn up's there if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Me and the old lady one day, we like 55. We want to go shake a leg, you know what I mean? We can go turn up with the young cats and shit. But every day of the year, though, it's nice. It's warm. I ain't got to worry about being cold and shit. My old bones all cold. So, yeah.
It's nice and warm, but can you like build a family?
Right.
I mean, I mean,
Nevada.
why can't, I'm pretty sure there's families in Nevada.
It's Nevada, motherfucker.
I know, but who knows, man?
It's known for casinos and brothels. Like, that's what you want.
Hey, I said retirement. By the time you retire, like all future, you know what I'm saying, all kids, future kids, and all that should be by 55. Like all by that time, like that's like what another 25 years. Like all kids should be like grown. Like they should be on their own.
But
Like,
you don't think you would get tired of Vegas?
I don't
Literally,
know.
it's the same thing. The strip, the women, like he said, the
I
gambling.
don't
It's the
know.
same thing, literally.
So like I had to go to a job. I had to sit off to a job for a month in Miami, and it was fun. It was cool. It was during like spring break and everything like that. So like a couple of my friends was there for spring break.
Keep in
Like,
mind you a little low, so you might gotta tug up a little bit.
okay. When I was at I had to go to Miami for a month for work and everything, and it was spring break, and a couple of my folks like they would come down like each week would be a different set of friends and everything, which was cool, was fun, but at times it just got boring because it was just like, no, I'm just gonna keep going to Ocean Drive.
Yeah, you gonna keep
Right.
taking friends to the same
I'm
places.
gonna keep eating out and shit like that. Like it gets boring, so it's like I mean like how can you live like a regular life in such like a lively place?
But that's the thing though. I feel like at that age, the frequency of that happening, I feel like wouldn't be that long. Like it wouldn't be that frequent though. Like at 55,
55 is still young, so I disagree.
I mean, it probably
disagree.
is. I don't know. It is
55
still
is young.
young, but at the same time,
You make
how
it
many-
seem like they like 80. Like all
I'm
they
not
gonna be
saying they
in the house.
80, but
No.
how many? I don't know that many 50.
62,
I don't know that many 55-year-olds that's active every
I know
weekend.
plenty 55
Every
year olds that's
weekend?
active. May not be every weekend, but I know a few that's active.
But that's what I'm saying. When it's not every weekend, I feel like you don't have to beat the same dead horse though. Like if you not going out to Ocean Drive every weekend, Ocean Drive not gonna get burnt out. Like I put it to you like this: like we're from here.
Okay.
I guarantee you, if somebody moved here, they're gonna want to go to U Street all the time. They're gonna want to go to Six Flags. I can't remember the last time I've been to Six Flags. You know why? Because
That's
as
true.
growing up, I burnt that shit the fuck out. Because I was going so many times. Matter of fact, we DC, Maryland. You know, well, I don't think we have any Virginia representatives here, but you know what I'm saying. Shout out to them too. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, we're all kids from this area. So when's the last time one of y'all been to Six Flags?
It's been a couple years for me.
my drink?
I went to Six Flags, New Jersey, like this summer.
This nigga got a Six Flags in his own state. He went to another state. Point. Checkmate.
But I'm saying that's the last time I went to.
But Six Flags Jersey is definitely better.
It's-
And their
it
rides
might
are
be. It might be.
It's definitely
It
better.
might
You're going
be.
to get an experience that you're not
Vegas
going to
Strip
get
might
here.
be better than U Street or Adams Morgan or what's the joint in Baltimore? Which I got Fair Hill,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be. So it's like, but I feel like
The grass is
if I
always
get
green on
there-
the other side sometimes they say.
I mean, it might not be, but I feel like once you go somewhere, as long as you're not burning that shit out, like, cause you burn any place out, you can be burnt out.
You
Like
get
you
tired
can
of it.
move to Cali and be burnt out if you go to the same places
Yeah.
all the time. But I feel like, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
explore your options.
Yeah,
That's the way you explore
and then
your
it's like
options.
at that point you gonna be old. You gonna be not old. Like 50, not like you about to turn into dust old, but it's like you should be cool and like I feel like I should be coasting at 55. I should just be coasting. So it's like a cool Saturday for me at 55 should just be, you know what I'm saying, waking up. I got a grill on my little deck, you know what I mean? Throw some shit on the grill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drink me a couple brewskis. Watch some college football, or if it's a Sunday, some NFL football.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that should be a turn up day for me. Couple Coronas to the
What you do
head.
this weekend? Grill outside.
You know, but that's
You
gonna be
know,
a
built
fun
the
day though. Like
shade
that's gonna be
type
shit. This how I know I'm getting old. That's a fun Sunday for me now though. That's a fun Sunday for me now though.
Grilling and watching football.
Yeah. Nigga, what? Ordering some food and watching football. Nigga, what? Like chilling in the house is a fun day for me. You know why? Cause
I'm the same.
you know why?
Definitely.
Because growing up, nigga, we was going out all the time. All the fucking time, bruh. All the time. Niggas ain't had no cares in the
I
world.
was burning down the go-go's.
Yeah, we was burning down the go. But like even we definitely was burning down the go-go. But even first of all, don't do that because I know y'all Baltimore club niggas. Y'all was ding. Hey, what's this called? The crazy leg. Y'all was y'all.
What was out there? What's the paradox? That was out
We
there.
was at the Paradox, the Hammer Jacks.
Oh, I'm not even hip to the paradox. What's that? What's
It's
that?
a club.
Like some club, right?
Yeah, it's a club. It's a club under
Okay,
the bridge.
okay.
It's by the stadium.
Is it like some all ages shit or it's like for adults?
I know. I remember being younger. It was definitely times they would have parties for us for like Easter and everything. But other than that, it would definitely be like 18, 21 and over.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
I thought it was all
Alright.
ages or adult.
No.
See, yeah, because the Go-Go's, you had the all, well, for the majority, they was all ages.
All
but
ages.
But even after like my go-go phase though, like niggas was just going out like whole time and it's like and we met through your cousin. That was one of the times. It was just one of them times like and shout out to my dog like. It's a No Names podcast, so I ain't gonna say her name. I could though, 'cause that's my dog. But we used to call her the plug, 'cause she was just always inviting us places. Like she was like I'm telling you, she was just inviting us places. She like, huh?
Out Baltimore.
Out Towson.
Oh.
We used to go to Tiger Fest. I went to Tiger Fest. So I went to Tiger Fest for like 5 years in a row. That people thought I went there.
I
Like,
went one time and then ain't never go back.
Nah, people thought I went there. I think the time I met you might have been the last time or the second to last time I went. Nah, we was out there doing damn near anything that went down in Towson. Like she was inviting us to that shit. I don't even think she went to Towson. Did she go to Towson?
She did.
Okay,
Yes.
she had to because she was inviting
Yes.
us to all types of shit out there that people thought I was going out there. Like people thought I really went there. Like me and my man. Shout out to my man too. You know my man. But yeah, both of y'all know my man though. But like,
That's tough.
yeah, like people really thought we went there like on some
I
stupid
think I've been to
shit.
Tiger Fest once. Cause my cousin he went to Towson as well.
Yeah.
And my girl she went to Towson.
Yeah, I think it's in like April or May or something like that every year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it be lit. The little campus be lit.
Definitely be lit.
Yeah, it was a little time. Whole time, funny no name story though. The time I met her at Tiger Fest, why this nigga car get towed?
Oh.
Son, her car get towed. Whole time, your cousin talked to me the next day, like, man, you know my cousin car got towed. I'm like, for real? As a matter of fact, I knew your shit got towed.
That was the last
'cause
time
you
I
know,
went.
you know what's crazy?
That makes
Hey,
more
bro,
sense.
we parked in the same parking lot. I come back, my car's still there.
mine gone.
Nigga, her shit
How?
gone, bro. Like, her
How?
shit gone.
Handicap.
No, so this is the thing. Where we were parked at, it was campus parking, right?
It was.
And
We
I
parked
think,
at,
but we
like,
were
some
parked there
dorm
all
joints.
day. That's what I don't understand. So
We
we
was
were there
parked there
all day
all
from like
day.
sun up to sundown. And I feel like because I went to my car to get something before we left, somebody seen me. So I feel
Okay.
like by them seeing me and they knew that
Ratted
I
on.
wasn't a student there, they called the tow truck or something. Because
Okay.
literally after we left, when I went to go pick my car up, it said the same time that we left. And I'm like, so y'all were hawking me. Y'all was out here waiting.
Yeah, somebody probably peeped you then. Yeah, I wasn't even,
That's tough.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, that was real tough.
That shit was funny though because I remember Kiera. So I knew your shit got told and shit because we came back from whatever moves we ended up making that night. We came back. You know what I'm saying? Your car gone and shit. I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. But me and AJ, you know what I'm saying? No names, but my man, we had to go home. My bad. You know what I'm saying? We went home and I remember Kiera telling me the next day, like, man, she's like, Gusto, my cousin car got towed. She was telling us a story. She said y'all went to the tow lot, and she said you and your other cousin, the third cousin, was talking about busting your car out the tow lot.
How you telling my
Tell me that, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. See, I need this story. This is a no names exclusive. This is a no names exclusive because I need to know this. Because I'm gonna tell you what Kiera told me, and then you can fill in the blanks. Because Kiera was like, and this the whole time, this how you know this is a real
100%
Baltimore
true.
shit. Yeah, this how you know they from Baltimore, real nigga shit. Shawty was like, your cousin was like, yeah, my cousin, we came to the lot. She said y'all seen your car. And you, she said you and your other cousin, the third cousin was was like, you know, I think your third cousin was like she was going to distract the guy or something, and then you was gonna get in your shit and just skirt like on some Quavo shit, skirt. They go
was the plan.
motorsports. You gonna put that thing in sport and try to get.
Wasn't it probably like in like a gated?
I mean, it was kind of gay. All right, so this was the thing. Where it was on York. I think we was on like York Road or something like that. and
Yeah.
It was kind of like gated, but the gate was like open, but it was nobody there. I think the guy was like going to get other cars. So I seen my car. So I'm telling my cousins, I'm like, you know, if he come, distract him. I'm gonna go and get my car, and this is what we gonna do. Y'all gonna hop in, like true story. Like
I ain't gonna lie. That story made me respect her, made me fuck with her. I'm like, oh yeah, she was down for the shit. She was trying to get it. She was trying to get that shit back.
Because no
I was
lie,
like,
I
real
mean,
nigga
after
shit.
a wild night, I ain't gonna lie, we had fun. We was lit. We was turned up. You know, I'm like, look, I really don't have the money. Honestly, to get my
getting your car
out.
towed
You know what I'm
is
saying?
a
Like, and
bitch,
it was,
bruh.
I think it
I
cost
hate
me like
that shit.
$400 just to get my car out. So I'm like, nah, bro,
Damn.
I'm too lit for this.
Like
Yeah, I'm about to say
like-
2,
And
4.
I
They
feel
hit you
like
for
because
4.
it was like Tiger Fest, you know.
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
event
Oh,
going
see,
on,
they
was
knew.
trying to
They
text.
knew.
Yeah, so I
Let's get
definitely feel
everybody.
like they was
They
trying
knew.
to text, but
They
I
knew.
wasn't with it. I was like, man, I got my keys. Y'all be the lookout. And they like, no, Racy don't do it. Racy don't.
Yeah, I'm
like,
about to
'cause
say
y'all know I'm
she
gonna
told
do
me
it.
she told me the next day she's like, no, I had to tell her like no, and then you know your cousin, she was like no, she was like I had to tell her
Like,
no.
the police gonna come and all.
Yeah,
I'm
she was like we are in
man.
town. She's like we are in
What can they
Townsend.
do if
This
you
is
speed off with your car?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
they got your license plate.
that's
But
you know what?
What are they going to do when you speed off?
I don't. That's a good question. I don't
And
know.
Then say your cousin distracted him
You
and
know
gave
what?
the number up.
I don't
They
even got
be
my
like, you
phone.
know
I'm about to
what?
say that should be something we should.
They like,
That's
you
a
know what?
look. That's
loss
something
is
to
a
look
loss.
up.
I got the number.
See?
She took the car. It is what it is.
That's
I got the
that's
number.
something to
Fair
look up right
trade.
there. Is there a law about taking your own car back?
Is
from a-
there?
I don't
From a
know.
tow truck. Like,
I don't know.
Like, what can they do? Like, nah, give me your shit back. Like, nigga, it's mine. Like,
I'm
I
pretty
make
sure
the
you
Like
probably
shit,
get hit
like
with some
shit.
Now,
fines.
maybe if like you like miss payments on your car payment, maybe there might be a law against that. But if it's in the fucking tow
Yeah,
truck,
like
and
nah,
I
we not.
pay
Yeah,
for
we
my
not talking about
payment-
no repo. And I
I'm
think,
just saying.
yeah,
I'm just saying, like in that instance, maybe that's probably a law that says like, nah, give me that shit back. You can't take that. But if
Yeah.
you told my shit because my shit was in the wrong parking space, like, bitch, give me my shit back.
like
Right.
shit,
Like
like
snatchies.
shit,
Give
like
me
shit.
that, yeah.
See, if I was you, it's funny as shit though, cause I've never like. First of all, I've never been like. Anytime I have gotten my shit told, and that shit do be a bitch. But like, I don't think I've ever been like with somebody that was probably willing to even think about that shit. I probably was always with people like your cousin. I'd have been like, no, nigga, let's not do this. Cause it's funny as shit. Cause I'm thinking if I would have been there, I'd have been like, nigga, let's get your shit, bro. Like, let's get your shit
See,
and
that's
let's
me.
do it. But that was them young wild days. Like niggas was young and wild as shit, bro. Like niggas was wild as shit. Like
But you had a good time at Tiger Fest, though.
like shit though, like
all that
shit, like shit. This definitely had a good
Time,
time. Like
all that matters.
that, it was funny though, cause that one particular Tiger Fest, I remember my man like and that was back in the Snapchat days too. Like my man had posted this snap, but I remember watching the snaps the next day, and all of a sudden, like at one point, bro, I'm in the car, like I ain't even got no shirt on, bro. Like I don't even know what's going, nigga. Like I'm.
Went to a white people rave or something.
I don't know. I just know I'm looking at the videos the next day. Like at one time I'm in the car. We listen to some Gucci too. I'm in that joint throwing bows, like no shirt, nothing. Like going down this. Like nah, that was a little time though. But even then though, like but that goes back to what I was saying earlier though. Like even something like that, like it's like that's one of them things that like I didn't experience as somebody from here that I probably that shit don't excite me no more. So it's like
going out to like Towson for like Tiger Fest. So like he's going to homecomings and shit. Period.
yeah, going to homecomings, going to college, any type of
functions.
college function anyway. Cause yeah, homecomings is another thing that we
That's
burnt
what I'm
up.
Yeah.
Oh, we was burning joints up. Like my man will tell you that about. He'll say the same thing about Bowie State. He done went to so many Bowie State functions. He used to say that about Bowie State. Like, oh yeah, people think he went to Bowie State. No, but like we went to so many Bowie State functions. Like you got Morgan. It's so many colleges out here. Like it was nah.
Yeah, black colleges are that. Cause
Yeah.
like, I know, cause like I've
Howard
been to,
too.
Yeah, I've been to like Bowie, Howard.
I remember when Drake came to
Morgan.
Howard.
I've never been to a Howard.
You never been to a Howard homecoming?
What?
Like that?
Never.
Oh,
But I've always said I wanted to experience it though.
you
'Cause it look
should. You
lit.
still should. You still should. Now it's
I mean now, so like they homecoming virtual right now, you know, because of COVID and everything. So I don't know how much.
I
fun
feel like
that's gonna
everything
be.
changing now.
oh yeah.
though.
See COVID fucking shit up.
It's
Pre-COVID, yeah. If COVID wasn't a thing, that's a good point. If COVID wasn't a thing, that would be something that like
Yeah.
you should definitely experience. Like
But
and
you
it's-
like, oh,
go ahead.
but nah. So like at Howard, like they got this thing called like the tailgate and everything like that, like on Howard homecoming, and it'd be like
Yard
it's like
fest
this-
too?
Yeah, it's like this little parking lot, like right on Georgia Avenue and shit like that, where like it's like where everybody. I'm talking about like when I say everybody, I mean like everybody is there, like drinking, cooling, chopping it up. Trying to talk to a joint trying to talk to you, like you just out that motherfucker.
The good old days.
And it's
The
just
good old
lit,
days.
bro. But it's like you got like hella restaurants on that same street, and you just got like hella just drunk people just all
That
up
sound
and
like a
down
good
the joint.
time.
It's just lit.
Yeah.
So it's just like you can have so much fun by just standing outside and like that type of homecoming. So like that vibe is cool. And then like same thing with Bowie, like motherfuckers be on the plot. So you know like that little like Bowie, they got that little parking lot. They got the little hangar and shit. Like
Yeah.
that. Lit out there, Morgan, same shit. Like it's like you can literally have funny shit just being outside.
Like
so I mean
shit.
that's why I like HBCU joints because I went to Towson. Like I've been outside, like it's cool, but it's not as fun to me.
Funny story, like the Townsend that I experienced, thanks to your cousin, my friend. This might sound ignorant. I used to think Townsend was a black school. I didn't think it was a HBCU along the lines of that, like no Howard or like Hampton, that type shit. Right. But I did think it was like a predominantly black school because the Townsend that I experienced when I went up there, she would always invite me to functions that would just be black dominant. Like I wouldn't even see no white people, if any, like a couple. So one day I was up there. I don't know if this is the same one that we was referencing earlier, the one that I met you at though. But I was up there for one, and I remember this girl stopped me, and she was talking to me, and one of the things she said was, she was like, "Oh yeah, you don't go here," and I'm like, "What you mean?" And I was, I'm just playing the conversations. I'm like, "Huh? What you mean?" She like, "Yeah, cause you got a grill, and this a white." She like, "This a white school. People don't got those here." Yeah, and it was funny because I did use that a grill back in the day. Like, niggas don't even remember. I did use that a grill back in the day. So, and that shit was funny. I'm thinking like, it's a white school, and mind you, this is Tiger Fest. I'm at this big ass cookout. It's nothing but niggas. Oh,
yeah, definitely at the cookout.
Yeah, and it was like the little Q's joint or one of them. Yeah, it was nothing but niggas. Yeah. So I just see niggas. They playing black music. Man, I got that swag. It's a black function when Swag Surf come on. You know what I'm saying? That's like the new age cha-cha slide and shit. Like for real. That's our generation's cha-cha slide. Like Swag Surf come on. Swag Surf come on to this day. You grab a nigga next to you. You don't even know the person next to you. You just grabbing it. Man, I got this. I didn't hear that. Hold on, man. You don't even know the nigga next to you. You just fucking like Swag Surf. Nah, Swag Surf is a black person unification song for real. That's the kumbaya of this generation.
You're not the first person I heard say that shit. That like they thought like Towson was a black school.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's because like for the simple fact, if you go up that motherfucker, you gonna frequent with who you frequent with.
That was the thing. That was the thing.
But I've been in spots like, so like I went to like I said, my cousin went there, and like I went to his joint, and like he lived on campus, and I'm looking at the dorms, nothing but white motherfuckers there. Right. But if I go to but if I'm going to Tiger Fest and I'm like frequent like outside,
you want to see your like people.
That, I see hella people that look like me. So I'm
so and that's how it was for me. Like anytime, if it was a party, if it was a party at somebody's dorm that I got invited to, or somebody's birthday little kickback, or Tiger Fest, like Tiger Fest might have been a campus wide thing, but I was only invited to what I was invited into, right. And obviously if I was invited to by a black person, it was probably a black function. Yeah. So that's all I experienced. So up until that point, it never even occurred to me like, damn, this is a white school. But then once that girl said that, I remember telling my friends that, and I remember telling people that, and they like, yeah, boy, Towson, white as shit, boy. Like, fuck is you talking about? And I'm thinking like, damn, it is though. Like, is it really? Like, they like, yeah.
Let me see the percentage.
Yeah, look that up. I was like, damn, nah, it really fucked me up. She's like, yeah, you don't go here. And it's funny because earlier, like I said,
how you gonna tell me where I go?
That's what I was saying.
Because of the grill.
Yeah, and it was funny. She's like, oh yeah, you got a grill. This is a white school. We don't do that. They don't do that here. They don't do that here. Which is funny though, because you would think, and me personally, I was thinking like Townsend's in Baltimore. Grills, you know what I'm saying? And I give you that respect. First of all, two things I got to get out of the way. Grills, in this area, grills is a Baltimore thing.
Thank you.
New Balance is definitely a DCPG thing. I just got to throw that out there. New
Balance is definitely a Baltimore thing.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Oh, it's no beef. It's no beef. You gang. It's no beef. You gang. It's no beef. It'll never be no beef with you, but that's definitely our shit, though. Grills might be y'all thing, but New Balance, that's us.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna let you have that for the day.
But so now like me being in, cause when I think Towson, I think I'm in Baltimore. So I'm thinking I got a grill. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a school that's in Baltimore. I'm thinking like,
Oh, there you go. So Towson is 74.
So we we're gonna say 75%.
Damn, that's a PWI for real.
Yeah, definitely.
Black or African American 15.81%.
Damn.
Asian 4.98%. Native American .36.
.36. Wow.
Damn. Wait a minute. First of all,
black school. You thought it was a black school? 15%.
I was always with that 15% though. That's the crazy thing.
I mean, you got to think like you got what 100,000 students.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with that
50%
15,000. I'm with them
crazy.
15,000 niggas. I'm with them. Like low key though. Like I didn't even know that.
That's tough.
I didn't.
So I was looking like one day on the internet, motherfuckers saying like, oh, Towson HBCU, Towson HBCU. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
See, now it'll make me be like, nigga, fuck is you talking about? But if you would have said that in 2015, I'd have been like,
bruh,
what? I'm like, hell yeah.
It was funny because like like somebody did on Wikipedia. Like sometimes like professors say like don't use Wikipedia, people can change that shit. So obviously somebody went on Wikipedia and changed it to HBCU.
Wow.
On some funny shit.
That's funny as shit.
Like, bro, that's why like professors usually say don't.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they said that. I think I heard that first when I was in high school. They was like, yeah, don't trust Wikipedia. Like they was like anybody can get on there and you can edit an article and make that shit. Yeah.
But they go. Yeah.
I should do that. I should be like, I'm gonna edit that joint. I'll be like, look, I'm Nelson Mandela uncle. I'm Nelson Mandela uncle. From this day forward, I'm Nelson Mandela uncle.
You can be anybody. You can really be anybody.
I'm fucking Farrakhan in this bitch, nigga. Gusto Farrakhan.
And tell me I'm not, motherfucker. Tell me I'm not.
Nigga, I'm gonna Google that shit. Google me, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Nah.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, that shit was not Tiger. But that's just another one of them things, though. Like, as a Marylander, though, experiencing that shit, though, that's cool. But I don't know, man. That shit, yeah, though. But you know what? I'm gonna change gears a little bit because we talked about this before in a previous show, but I know we talked about this the other day, and you said you might have a story for us. I'm gonna put you on the No Names hot seat. You said you had some good date stories. You know what I mean? So I need you to tell me.
I'm not good at all.
I need you to tell me. All right, when I tell me a bad date story, just the first joint, like. Even if it's not the worst one, like, what's the joint that come to mind? Like, oh, yeah, that date was terrible. I'm never talking to this nigga again. You fucked around and probably blocked him. Like, yeah, I need that. Talk to me.
The world needs to know.
No Names Podcast. This seat right here is on fire right now. Hot seat. Yeah.
I hate
this seat right
so
here is
bad.
on fire right now. No Names Hot Seat. Come on.
Okay, so a couple years ago,
Okay.
I had went on a lunch date. I guess you could say this is. I don't even want to say a couple years ago. I'm gonna say this is many, many years ago.
Many moons ago
Many
and
moons
shit.
ago.
Okay.
I was a lot younger. Well, we were a lot younger, and this guy had asked me if he could take me to lunch because he wanted, to treat me to some food after work. So I agreed. Okay, we're going to lunch. XYZ. And we didn't go anywhere but to Fridays. Now,
what's wrong with Fridays?
Nothing is wrong with Fridays. That's what I'm about to say. Nothing is
nothing
wrong with Fridays. Listen, I love Fridays. I promise you. Sizzling chicken and shrimp is my thing. Double mashed potatoes. Period. Listen, that's my thing.
I got a funny Fridays tidbit. I'm gonna save it for after your story.
And I love the boneless wings. And make sure you give me my
Son,
strawberry
them Jack Daniels, that Jack Daniels sampler platter with the ribs, shrimp, and boneless chicken, smacking. Oh my God!
But so we had went to Fridays, and he basically was asking me, what I wanted to order XYZ, and I told him, I ordered my food. When the waitress came, I ordered my food, and I noticed he didn't order any food. Right? Okay.
My man said he wasn't hungry. Wait. My man said he wasn't hungry. He said, look.
That's fine, right?
I had a hearty meal before this. Like, go ahead. All right.
But he also, when my food came, he also was trying to eat off my food. So this is where the problem comes in.
Yeah, that's a no. You can't do that.
It's a no.
You can't do that.
Yes, and it's a no. It's like.
As a nigga, you can't do that.
Don't offer to take
the
me
girl,
out.
ladies, y'all probably could get away with that. Like, if I take a girl on the first date, she's like, oh, that look good. I expect women to do that. That's just a womanly thing.
But even as a woman,
I expect women to do that. Like, oh,
no,
that shit look good. Can I try a little bit? Like, all right, I'm not gonna say no, especially on the first date, because you don't want to seem like an asshole. So as a nigga, you gotta be like,
if you like my food so much, you should have ordered it.
Like, no. After the first date, I'm like that. On that first joint, I might let you try a little bit.
There's nothing wrong with let me taste it, or can I try it, right? But it's a difference from when it's like you try and pick up the fork and we going fork for fork.
Said four.
We're
Nigga
not
said
doing
4
that.
for 4.
We're not.
I heard a 4 for 4. She said fork for fork.
Fork
Oh
for
my
fork.
god.
We're not doing that, right? But
You take sip. I take sip.
So wait, what you ordered? What did you order
so
again?
this is what I ordered. I
Uh-huh.
ordered for my appetizer. I ordered boneless wings.
Okay.
That was my appetizer.
Okay.
For my entree, I ordered the
What's your
sizzling
appetizer?
chicken and shrimp. That was my entree.
Okay.
And all I got was a strawberry lemonade. That was it.
Okay.
What do you get? A water?
Wait, y'all ain't getting no
3 lemons.
alcohol? Like y'all ain't getting no alcoholic
No,
beverage
I
or
mean, no,
nothing?
because at the time I wasn't drinking. I mean,
Okay.
I don't
All right.
even
No, I
think-
respect that.
I don't even think. I think I was just like hitting 21, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
So this was
Oh,
like
this
a
was
long time. Yeah, this
ago.
was a long
Okay.
time ago. We were young.
Wait, how old was he? Was he around that age too?
I want to say he probably was like 2-3 years older than me, maybe at the time.
Okay.
But
Alright.
still older. You old enough.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Old enough to order your own food,
Yes.
huh?
To order your
Yeah.
own meal.
I'm.
But this is the kicker.
Yeah. What's the kicker? Go ahead. I'm gonna sip my drink while you tell me. Go ahead.
When our bill came, he couldn't pay the bill.
I gotta get another drink.
When the bill came, he could not
Wait.
pay the bill.
Wait.
So
Wait.
So
This
now we
nigga.
sitting
Wait.
there,
No.
y'all-
No.
So you know that Diddy meme when they sitting there and they looking at each other like, cause now we looking at now it's a staring contest. Like okay, so
Nah, my nigga. Wait. All right, so that's a hell of a kicker, cause it's like, all right, if you balling on a budget and you take a joint to Fridays, now I personally wouldn't at this age and stage of my life, I definitely wouldn't do that. But like, you know what I'm saying, you take a joint to Fridays, okay. You sit and you don't order nothing, cause you trying to cut costs, okay. But the bill come and you can't even afford what she got.
and he didn't order nothing.
Oh man, yeah, nah, pimp. You gotta reschedule that till you got some more paper. Like, nah, for real though. Like, cause I've been in situations, where like I was talking to somebody, or I was, you know, as they say, as the old school would say, I was courting somebody, you know what I mean, that I had interest in. But like, I'm not even gonna put myself in that situation where like I'm not even gonna, and I might seem like an ain't shit nigga to that female at the time, but like I'm not gonna ask you out if I
Right.
feel like I can't pay for where we're going.
You should have left
Right.
him with the bill. You should have left him with.
Oh yeah, you should have dined
Well,
and dashed
the
on that
thing with
nigga.
that-
But
Petty shit.
Okay, well the thing with that was I drove us there, so
He ain't had no car.
he.
See now. No, fuck that. No. So now, no. This is. You ever heard of Dr. Phil? This is Dr. Shaw. So now I gotta. So now we gotta talk. Why the fuck did you say yes?
So the thing was, I had no idea.
You drove him there. He can't drive to Fridays down the street from the job that he already there. What the hell wrong with him? You should have said no. You should have said no.
I know, but you know when you're young,
Nah, yeah, when you young, you accept.
you accept some things that you may not accept. Like right now, at this stage of my life, I would never.
Respectfully, I get it.
Respectfully, I would never. But I was young, you know, so I was gullible to some things, and you know, so.
That's the main kicker. Not only did he.
No, but hold up. So let me finish this.
There's
story.
more.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, so I drove us there, and he couldn't front the bill or whatever, and
My bad, y'all. That was
Just-
kind of crazy. Let me
just so
rejoin the
happened,
conversation.
The waitress, the young lady that was waiting on us, I guess they like knew each other from school or whatever the case is. I don't know. But make a long story short, he tried to play it as like one of those situations like, well, since I know you, you got me on this or whatever. And the girl was like, you not leaving until my bill paid or whatever.
Yeah,
And
because
me,
I think
felt like-
I haven't been a waitress
I'm
before, but I
not-
think that come out they check.
Exactly. And my thing is, I feel like I shouldn't have been obligated to pay that bill because you
No.
asked me out. So we
Exactly.
was sitting there, and who busting dishes? Because I'm not. So
Who busting dishes? She said, "Who busting
I'm
dishes?"
not,
Because I'm
so-
not. I respect it. Nah, I love it.
And
You
then,
definitely shouldn't have to, because he asked you out.
Exactly.
Sure.
But
That's-
the bill ended up getting paid.
Son, the life of being a young nigga. Can you imagine? I've never, ever, ever asked a girl out and she drove. Nigga. Have you ever?
I
Nigga.
got
No.
paid.
But
Nigga.
I mean,
No. I got too much pride. Like, even before I had my own car, shout out to my OG Big Cuz, that nigga would give me his car if I told that nigga, if I like, look, cuz I got some hot legs. And you know, back in really when I was super broke, in them days, niggas was young as shit. I might only be taking the joint to the movies and out to eat or some shit.
Okay.
Like, nigga, that nigga give me his car before he had me have a joint come pick me up, take me somewhere, and I can't even pet. Bruh.
No, so
Bruh.
I had a joint come scoop me when I was in high school because I ain't have my license.
All right, now high
I
school,
ain't have my license.
that's 50-50.
That
A lot
count?
of people don't drive
That
in high
count.
school.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't count.
That
That don't
count.
count.
I ain't want.
You said,
I ain't
she
want-
said it count.
No,
Don't still count.
It don't count.
That don't
Yeah,
count.
yeah. You in
Okay.
high school.
I
That's
thought I was
cool.
a deadbeat like bruh, like
No,
Fridays,
that
bruh.
don't-
Nah.
This ain't gonna be
See, you
Fridays,
good.
bruh.
You good, bruh. In high school,
Fridays,
because at the end of
I
the
ain't have my
day,
license. I ain't have my license. in high school.
yeah, I about to say, at the end of the day, a lot of people in high school, you don't even have your license. Shit, me, ladies and gentlemen, don't be a nigga like me. If you got kids, don't be a nigga like me. I was sneaking the car in high school, low key. I ain't get my license till I was like 18, for real, for real.
Facts.
But I was driving since like
I ain't have my license
15.
till 18 either.
Yeah, I was
Same.
driving at like 15. The first time I got in a car, I remember as soon as I learned how to put that shit in gear, it was over with. My mother taught me how to put a car in gear, and she should have never taught me that shit. It was done after that. It was done. And the funny shit with that, the first time I got in the car, she taught me how to put that shit in gear. It might have been like 06, 07. That was in the height of like, and rest in peace to Paul Walker. That might have been like, that was the Fast and the Furious days. Before the movies was bullshit. They bullshit now.
They just,
But-
they just striking them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they was actually about driving, back in those days, back in like 05, 06, 07, I remember the first time I got in the car, I put both feet on both pedals. I put a foot on the brake pedal, and because you know in the movies but they was driving stick though.
Yeah,
I didn't
I was
know that
gonna
at the
say.
time. I didn't know the difference between stick and automatic. So I didn't realize I didn't have a clutch. I didn't realize, oh, this is the automatic. You don't put your. So I put both feet on both pedals, thinking like I'm finna be like Paul Walker. I'm finna like I'm finna be yeah. So but nah, it was over with after she taught me how to put a car in gear. Yeah, I was sneaking that motherfucker like shit though.
That's tough.
But-
That's tough.
But nah. But go ahead. What you about to say?
But like as far as that date, that's wild as hell.
Nah, that's
So
wow.
So I have to ask, did you pay that bill?
I did not.
Yeah, how did that get
How did that
settled?
bill get paid?
Yeah, how did that get settled? Did y'all dash? I had to get the fuck.
No, his aunt came and paid the bill. Yo, I can't believe y'all got me in
Yo.
this hot seat like this.
Nah, hey, listen,
Bruh,
listen.
Hey, bruh, you know, like, cause he gonna watch this. He gonna watch
Wait,
this. You.
wait. Did he follow you to this day?
Go ahead, finish.
Hey, that answered
So
my question.
now I know.
Okay.
Now I know you follow. So I just want to talk to you. I know it was hard times back in the day, but I hope you are doing better now, brother.
Redemption.
I hope you. No,
Redemption. Can my wait?
I
Is there
hope
any
you
chance?
Are doing better now, brother, cause that's tough.
Is there any chance my boy can get a redemption date?
He older now.
My man,
I have,
he-
I
he-
have a kind and loving heart. I'm very understanding.
He's figuring out
So-
life
Okay.
right now. Life has been figured out.
Possibly.
possibly. Okay, I respect.
Because
I
I
respect
mean,
it.
it's life. You know, we've all been in situations before where we've been jammed up and stuff like that. But just me personally, I wouldn't put myself out there if I
Yeah.
knew I couldn't cover.
Yeah, I about to say. I was just about to say,
Yeah, I
as a
just wouldn't
nigga
do
though,
that.
I'm not going to do that
think
though.
I've been in a
Like,
Yeah,
situation.
I've
not trying to
never-
impress somebody.
I've
you know?
never been in a situation because it's like at the end of the day, what were you thinking, bruh? Like, nah, for real though, because like even when my money was tight and I had it and I wanted and I had a joint and I wanted to do something, and maybe that comes into like knowing the game, like playing the game and knowing the game, and that might sound niggerish, but it's real though. Like, if I feel like it's a joint, I want to spend some time with you, I want to do something with you, and I ain't got the
Like, it's the only
funds.
only time you
Oh
can
no,
get it.
I ain't gonna say finesse it. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk some shit. Like, look, like
I'm I'm gonna push my pay date until it's the pay date.
Either that or it's like I'm gonna have us do something that I know I can pay for.
Right.
Like maybe, cause maybe what happened was he thought maybe he ain't anticipate you was gonna get an appetizer and an entree.
Okay, but should I not eat?
Oh
or
no
should I not get what I want?
wait no I'm
because-
telling you this is strictly his fault. I'm not telling you you're not at fault at all. If a nigga asks you out, oh nah. If I ask you to go anywhere on this planet, I should be able to pay for whatever's on that menu. That's how I feel as a man. That's how I feel. So you're not at fault at all. I'm speaking strictly to bruh, like, or to any young nigga out there watching this. Like, nah. If you can't pay for whatever's on that joint, like if y'all go somewhere and you know how they be having like the lobster shit, and they be like it's at market price. If you can't pay that market price, because you know that joint don't never got the price on it. They be like
Exactly,
market value. It be like market. So that motherfucker be $50. If you can't pay that, don't go there. Do not go there. Like finesse it. Like look, be like all right. And then you know what's crazy? And no disrespect to ladies, like you can talk if you could talk a good game, you can walk a good game. Because if you could talk a good game, you can be like, look, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to this spot and shit. It might be maybe not America's best per se, but like, look, we're gonna go get some wings after this because you know I'm a nigga be loving some wings. We gonna get some wings after this, and I mean we can eat some good. We gonna eat good. I can accept that. But you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah, it's all about it's all about how you approach that shit. But go ahead, what you got to say to that?
So listen.
We
live in this great state.
Yes.
Of Maryland, right?
We do.
DC is right there. I don't know where the gentleman is from. My man said you from Baltimore, so okay, cool.
Yeah, he probably
live in a great state of Maryland, where DC is right there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What's free? What's free in DC that don't cost nothing but got all the value of what you need for a date?
The motherfucking zoo, nigga.
No, I give you something better where you can look at things.
Oh, I was about to say
museum.
Oh yeah, that too.
You take a girl a museum to the museum on a date.
Oh yeah, oh that too.
You're looking at fine art.
Like shit.
Perspective, good conversation.
Like shit. Like shit.
Also is good, but not very expensive in DC.
Like shit.
What's the setting of this time? Is it winter? Is it fall? Is it summer?
This was winterish. I want to say it was kind of cold outside.
Damn it. Okay, cool. So what I was gonna say was food trucks. You walk and you get the museum.
Oh yeah.
Cool, you having a good time.
Little taco food truck. Smacking.
Oh, let's go to Jerk at Night. The fuck. See, that's where the young man messed up.
Yep.
Therefore, he did.
You gotta know the game. You gotta know the game.
Have prolonged. They're like, oh yeah, let's go on this weekend. We can go to DC. Oh, she be like, I'm from Baltimore. I don't really go to DC like that. I don't know. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I'm just saying. You feel me? You can do that. And you can maybe put things in perspective easier.
You can.
So you don't have to worry about the financial problems
yeah,
of going to Friday or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure if y'all went past a food truck or something like that, not in the wintertime, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But if y'all did, I'm pretty sure you probably would have spent like a dub or so or something like that. Maybe like 30 or something like that.
Or
that'd be less.
Or you know where you could go to spend even less than that?
Where?
Especially if you're gonna go to DC. Motherfucking OG jumbo slice, nigga.
What is that?
You right? You gonna
right
get that?
That's on you. That's the close to
you can get a slice of pizza the size of that laptop, and you gonna eat good off that motherfucker for like for like $4, like $4.
Oh, wow. And what's the name of this place?
Jumbo Slice.
Jumbo Slice.
Come on, and they. Huh?
It's like close to like Florida Avenue. Like
yeah, it's close to like Ben's Chili Bowl. That's the joint you can hit after the club because they open all times through the night. Like you could have enjoyed the museum, any of that, and shit. Even me, shit, like the museum. Shit, the zoo free too. You go to the zoo.
It's free, and I love the zoo.
You can. Hey, what girl don't like animals?
Absolutely.
What girl not gonna go be like, oh my god, look at the monkeys, look at the giraffe. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh my god, I love it.
And you know what? It's funny.
No, he just broke. He just wanted to do something free. Like.
It's funny dating as a young guy though, like. And it's funny though, cause it's like part of me, like, you know what I'm saying. I one day, you know what I'm saying, to get this game out, but I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like sound like playing the game to play the game. But like as a nigga though, it's like them be the dates though that you can really. Them be the dates though that really be the best though. Like low key, them low budget joints, because half the time if it's a low budget date. You know what y'all doing? Y'all spending a lot of time together.
A
Y'all
lot of
y'all
conversation.
I
chopping
mean,
it
not
up.
necessarily. You can take me on an expensive date and we can do just the same.
I mean, you can't. It all depends on what you're doing.
I'm positive.
It all depends on what
Are
you're
you
doing. So
sure?
give me an example of an expensive date right now.
An expensive date.
Yeah.
It's an expensive date.
Taking me out to a nice restaurant.
All right. I
going-
mean, yeah. Okay. Food aside though, cause that's what makes a date expensive. If you take a joint
I
to
mean, we
a
could be doing anything. I'm open to a lot of things. Skydiving, things like that. I'm adventurous, so I definitely
Okay.
like stuff like that.
so skydiving
Rock
is cool.
climbing.
I'm gonna tell you one straight up though. My black ass not jumping out of a plane though. So
But that could be considered like
I'm not even gonna do the
a
indoors,
nice
I ain't gonna
expensive
hold you.
date.
yeah, I'm not jumping out of a
I'm not
plane.
jumping out.
Taking me on a trip. That's
We-
a
okay.
that's a date.
Oh,
A
nah,
day
that's
trip.
true.
That's a date.
That's true too.
We can go
That's
to
true
Sky
too.
Zone. I mean,
That's true.
We jumping off planes. We ain't jumping
a whole plane.
a whole
I
plane.
said we jumping off
We
planes.
jumping off
She
whole
said we jumping off whole
planes.
planes. So
Yeah, I want just
I'm gonna
big
tell you some
steps.
shit though. So
No.
like, I got a little cousin. He like 15, 16. You know, so he's like freshly entering the dating game. I'm gonna tell y'all some advice I told him, and y'all can tell me what y'all think about it. So he came to visit me. He came to visit me one time, and at this time, I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually took him. It wasn't really a date, and this might sound real fucked up, but like I was talking to this girl, and like she was asking me to see her for real. So we went to like Nando's, but I had my little cousin with me. He was up here from VA, you know what I'm saying? So I took him with me. So, but anyway, you know,
Nigga,
huh?
what? Nigga, what? You brought your cousin on a date?
Right,
And
but
what-
go ahead.
All right, cool. You got it. My bad. My bad. I don't bash black people, so
You know,
you got it.
Because
It
that
was-
was the first.
it was one of them
thing you did
situations.
wrong.
Yeah, it was one of them situations where like I'm just be brutally honest.
Fucking
Like
babysitting on a date and shit.
I was brutally honest. Like, yeah, my little cuz was up from VA. So they kept asking me to link. It really wasn't enticing at that. It really wasn't enticing me to do so, but I did. And he just happened to be up here for the week. Like he was staying with me, so fuck it, I took him. He ain't mind though. He was only like 15.
I mean,
so
of course he
being
not
a
gonna
third
mind.
wheel at
He don't have a
15.
What
choice.
the hell is he gonna say, Gus?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What is he
But
gonna say
anyway,
negative about that?
but anyway, you know, I was telling him like, look, I was pretty much giving him game after that shit because he was, you know, he had a decent time, but I was like, look, bruh, sometimes one, you gotta do what the girl wanna do, even if you don't wanna do it. Cause at that time, like me and him, we like had just came from the go-kart track. I didn't want to see her at the time, but it was like I'm gonna just see her.
So why
Because
not explain to her that you didn't want to
I
see
did,
her?
but it's that shit get deep. Like I ain't
Because
gonna lie.
now,
She pressed you
yeah,
to go on a
because
date, she
at
do
some
what you
point you
look
gotta
at.
have boundaries. Period.
You do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You do, and we
Right.
can get in the bound. All right, so we gonna get in the boundaries after I get into this story, cause you do, but boundaries for certain genders is kind of, it's a slippery slope. Like,
Yeah, I see what you. I see
yeah,
what you're
it's a
going. I see
slippery
what you're going.
slope. Like boundaries for a girl versus boundaries for a man can be a slippery slope. Like, but anyway, I was just giving them some game about like dates though, and it really had nothing to do with that setting. It was just that particular setting, and him talking to me about that shit made me talk to him about like dating in period. And you know, I asked him like the last date you went on, which I do. And mind you, he was only like 15. He was like, you know, they went to the movies, da. So I told him like, look, I'm gonna tell you as a youngin, and I wish I would have knew this at your age, but I'm gonna tell you as your OG, in the game. I'm like, first date, never take a girl to the movies. Like, just don't do it. I was like, if you want good date ideas, I was like, bruh, take the joint mini golfing or something, like something, or bowling, something where like, if it's that first date, y'all can have fun, but y'all talking, y'all
Right.
can interact in between. Like if you go to a
You can't
movie,
talk in a movie.
yeah, you go to a movie, the same level I knew you before the movie is the same level I'm know you after the movie. You know why? Because we didn't talk, we didn't get to know each other, unless you like a thought. Or unless I'm just super ready and I'm like touching on your leg and you touching on my leg and shit, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's that type of shit, it's not really going, like, it's not beneficial at all. So you know what I'm saying? I was telling him, man, like, look, mini golf, man. He was looking like mini golf. I'm like, but you be first of all, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. Mini golfing be
It's
fun as
definitely
shit.
fun.
It's fun as
Especially when
shit.
you go to the lit
Or
one.
like bowling fun. Like, and I'm not even like the best bowler. Like I might be like a low 100s bowler, and you know what I'm saying, that's good enough for me. But like, hey, it's fun though. You know what I'm saying, throwing the joint. You know what I'm saying, talking some shit, interacting between y'all turns. That's really where like the goal. That's really where the gold mine is though. Like especially on the first date, the interactions. So, but yeah, though, like. But to circle into what I was saying though, that motherfucking I'm losing my thought though. Go ahead, you take over. I ain't
Oh
gonna lie.
nah, but no, I get what you're saying. Like that's cool. Like let them know like don't
Yeah.
do the dates that you like can't really get like a lot of like conversation going or anything like that. Like
And
conversation.
definitely don't do nothing you can't pay for. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
don't
do nothing you can't
don't
pay
do nothing you
for.
can't pay for. Yeah, for sure. But like you need those dates. Like that's why I said like the museum joint like that. That's really like
Yeah, no,
that's really
yeah,
like
nah,
use-
that's a
really
good
like
one.
use day for, like, thing
That's
for
a
me,
good one,
like, bro,
too.
Like so like I went to school in PA. When I came back home and started like dating and everything like back out here, bro. The first thing I did was like took the joint out to a museum, like just real life. Like
She probably loved it. She loved it.
Walking around. Oh, not what you think about this piece, but like, oh, like what you get into. Just talking about her more and everything was like, if
Oh,
she
yeah.
says something like, oh, this is nice, like, dang, what you think about that? Like, oh yeah, that's cool. This and the third.
Right.
Like you're having a dialogue, damn near every 5 minutes, or you're just talking like throughout the whole.
Oh, you
the
got
whole
to.
thing. So you get to know each other. You get to know like where everybody, where you all are within like the whole process and everything like that. So, no, that's great. And like mini golfing too. That's huge. And like you said, like movies ain't it. Like because
Yeah,
if
movies
you with a
is not
motherfucker that
it.
talk through movies, man, that date ain't
And
gonna go too long.
honestly, I don't even think I like the movies too much now. Honestly, especially since COVID, the movies for me is definitely no,
It's a dub.
it's a dub.
It's a dub.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be in the comfort of my home and rent the movie. Honestly,
Okay. So are you?
That motherfucking fire.
I'm
stick
telling
get
Yeah,
you,
about to say like
everything.
shit, like
Motherfucking fire
shit.
stick get everything.
Woo! I don't want to promote no illegal shit on my shit, but yeah, we gonna leave it at that. Yeah.
Motherfucking fire stick get everything. That can mean HBO
Hey.
Max. That can mean Disney Plus.
Hey,
Everything,
hey,
and I
let's-
love it.
Hey, let's leave it at that. Yeah, what I mean, we ain't gonna put no illegal shit on it.
Shout out to watching Black Widow. Take it how you want.
Nigga.
Fast 9.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Fast 9 was so bad. I cut that joint off after that Tyrese scene, the first like 10 minutes, where he like got shot at and didn't get shot at all. Like he got shot at by like 100 niggas and everybody missed this nigga. And then he shot back and killed everybody. I'm like, bruh, all right, this joint too fake.
This ain't real.
Yeah, I'm like, this joint too fake for me. I cut that joint off. Like I'm like, yeah, nah,
That's
bruh.
wild. That's wild.
And
Bruh.
what movie was this?
Fast, that was like Fast 9
Fast
or
and Furious.
10 or whatever joint they
I don't
on
think
now.
I seen
Is it
that
10
one.
now?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think I
bruh.
started watching them after a while.
The last one I ain't really watched. I'm just saying. But I
Yeah.
never really watched it.
Yeah.
Especially after Paul Walker passed.
Exactly. That's what did
I'll
it for me too.
definitely
You just
stop.
gotta let that joint go, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd rather just
I'm
let it
sorry,
go.
they gotta let it go, bro. Like, I know they making their money off it, and that's and and it's some. I ain't gonna say it's unfortunate, cause I guess it's fortunate for them, cause they making their money off of it.
Right.
But they gonna keep it going till cause they making money. But it's like, damn, bro, you might just gotta let that joint die with bro legacy. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
I feel like
bruh.
it's the slowly but surely like swaying off of like what the main
It
objective
is,
of
though,
the
like,
movie was about.
It's
You know
not
what I'm
even
saying? It's
about
not
racing,
racing
no more. Yeah, it's about wild shit. Like I didn't seen like in one of them joints, this nigga Vin Diesel jumped out of a moving car across like a bridge and caught what's the girl named Letty
Mhm.
and landed on another car.
And didn't.
On
die.
Bruh, like how do
I
you
know the
do
scene you're
that?
talking about.
Bruh, how do you do that? Like nigga, it's like
Bruh.
come on, bruh. This is so fake,
Bruh,
bruh.
They stopped the whole plane from taking
With cars, yes.
cars.
Come on,
Like,
bruh.
come on, bro.
Come on,
That's
son.
not realistic.
Come on,
it's
bruh.
never
And then that wasn't even like no regular plane. That was like one of them army.
Big as shit.
Yeah, that was like one of them army edition
Yeah, they
planes
have all,
though.
like, all the like the type of like supplies and shit on it. Like,
Yeah,
big
like
shit,
come
heavy
on,
as fuck.
bruh.
Like,
Come on, bruh. Y'all just took a plane down with a motherfucking with
With the
a-
sports car, sports
with
car,
a with a Charger
the
and
fuck?
a Jeep, nigga. Like what are we doing here, bruh? Like come on,
Motherfucker got
bruh.
superhero cars and shit.
Like come on, son. Like come on, bruh. Nah, that shit be crazy, bruh. Like.
I don't
Mhm.
understand. I don't understand that shit, man. I really don't. I don't. I
Like
stopped
shit.
watching the shit after a while.
Like shit.
But you want to get to some current events?
Sure.
Yeah, we can
Why
though.
not?
We
Let's get to
can
some current
though.
events then, man. So Gusto hit me up and was saying like, bruh, watch the Dave Chappelle joint.
No, I haven't watched it yet. How was
You haven't watched it?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Ooh,
Damn.
you gotta watch that,
I
Jane.
haven't
You gotta
watched
watch it.
it.
We're gonna talk about the controversy though.
Okay. Because I
Okay.
have been seeing like the controversy behind
Yeah.
it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, all right.
So the little backstory. So Dave Chappelle, he does a special. He basically says off top of the special is saying like, nobody's off limits right now in this special. I'm just gonna talk my shit, and these are just jokes. Black people, white
Yeah.
people, Asian
He started
people.
that. He started that joint before you keep going. He started that joint by saying, "Oh yeah, this might be my last special for a long
And he
time."
said that. He said it.
'Cause they not gonna
That's
fuck
why
with
Oh,
me
it's
it
after
was,
this.
it's one of them. It's raw.
Yeah.
It might be his last
okay.
joint, and the last joint for a reason. It's like people are talking about this. So basically, he's saying like, I'm gonna talk about black people, white people, Asian, trans, gay, lesbian. Don't give a fuck. Talk about everybody. These are jokes. And what happens is he talks about the trans community in a way that any comedian would talk about any community. Says a joke here and there about things that poke fun at. He say, "Oh, black people." Oh, he, like one joke. He says, "I'm gonna make a movie and it's gonna be called Clifford the Big Red Nigga" or something like that. Like the big, like it's a giant black person. He goes into a coffee shop and gets shot by the cops or something like that. It's not funny the way I'm saying it, but he made it funny. And everything. But he's just saying like, I'm gonna play on what each community goes on every day. So he brings up the trans community in some jokes, and he says his jokes and everything like that. But the trans community, they get upset about it. So they saying cancel Dave Chappelle and fuck that. You got to take it down. This is the worst thing. And he says a joke. He basically says, you listen to the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the baby, he says like, you have to understand where the baby comes from. Niggas from North Carolina. The reason he's like ascended to stardom is because he's a good rapper, and because he shot a nigga at Walmart. He went to Walmart, nigga pulled up on him, he shot him and killed him in Walmart.
Okay, I heard about that, but I didn't think that was true. Okay.
Yeah, so he did that. But he went to a festival. He said some shit about the gay community and everything like that, and now it's like cancel this nigga. So you can go to Walmart and kill a nigga, and your career can go crazy. But if you talk about the gay community, your whole shit goes away. Like you just get canceled like completely, type of thing. And that's what he was saying. He was like, God forbid you do something wild like kill somebody, but you go against that trans community or LGBTQ plus whatever the hell. If you talk about them, you're done. So I was just wanted to say the current event. I was saying let's get into current events because one of the Netflix employees who was trans, they had said something about the Dave Chappelle special, like, oh, you got to cancel this shit and everything like that. And he says, I work at Netflix. Yesterday, we launched another Chappelle special where he attacks the trans community. Where am I? And the very validity of transness, all while trying to pit us against other marginalized groups. You're going to hear a lot of talk about offense. We are not offended. So basically, Netflix had fired this person for making comments about one of their specials they was having going on. Basically, he was saying like, I work at Netflix because I guess he wanted them to take it down.
Right.
But he ended up losing his job anyway.
Wow.
So the question that I posed to y'all, is it bad? Are we in a time that a comedian cannot be a comedian because of the people that they're talking about, or is comedy just off limits? Like, nah, fuck it, it's comedy. Like, don't worry about it.
I don't feel like comedy is off limits, but I feel like the things that they say may be off limits or a little offensive. Now, when it comes to like the LGBTQ and the trans community, I feel like they fought very hard to get where they are today. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why they may feel like they're attacked or people come for them. But I do feel like comedy has definitely changed. Like in cancel culture, since like the millennial era or like Gen Z or whatever the case is, cancel culture is definitely real. Like you can cancel over every little thing, but I do feel like as far as the trans community and like the LGBT community, I feel like they fought hard to get where they are. So I feel like they have a right to feel how they feel.
I'm a little indifferent on the matter because I feel like a joke should be what it should be, which is a joke. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know though. Like,
But some jokes make people
they
uncomfortable.
they do, they do to an extent, but I don't know. Like jokes about niggas don't upset me, but I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fuck. See, that's where it's so dicey because like you can't tell somebody how to be offended. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like if you're offended, you're offended.
Facts.
I can't tell you to not be offended, but you know what I'm saying? Because if you're offended, you're offended. But I do feel like I ain't gonna lie. I do feel like as a whole, society is a little sensitive on a lot of topics. That being one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But if people feel how they feel, you can't say.
you know, and that's
Some people may be offended, but society is a little sensitive because that's how people may feel. People may feel a little
that's
sensitive
true too.
towards-
But that's true too. But to that point that Dave Chappelle was making, I felt like look. And I hear what he's saying because if you really think about what he's saying, and I watched that joke like in its entirety, so it's like, look, if you are black, if you a black person, or you're, you know what I'm saying, if you a nigga or however you classify yourself, if somebody kills a black person in cold blood, and their career takes off, and then somebody and then that same person at a concert says, we can even say they're disparaging words to a community, and his career can be jeopardized. I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of like, damn. So like,
It's kind of wild.
so
yeah.
so does the person? So because I know exactly the comments he made. He was like, "Shout out to the niggas that's not sucking dick in the parking lot."
Yeah, and
Which
that
is
was
wild.
very
Which is
right,
wild
and that
as
was
shit.
wild.
It
and that
is
was,
wild.
and it was
Wild as
very
shit.
unprovoked. And I feel like he should not
Exactly.
even have said that. That
Should
was
not have
very
said it.
unprovoked. So I
was.
feel like
It
for
was.
people to say they want to cancel him, by all means, if you want to cancel him for saying that, cancel him. Because I feel like the baby time and time again have constantly, he is so aggressive, and he always saying something, or he's always putting his hands on somebody. So I feel like if they felt like they wanted to cancel him for that, cancel him. Because that was
See,
so unprovoked and it was
It was
unnecessary.
it was unprovoked, and it was unnecessary. But that's the thing. See, and I think that's what Dave Chappelle's point was. If you said like he's constantly doing things, it wasn't. He is constantly doing things. This nigga beat a nigga up. He
In the mall.
beat a
Not
nigga
only
up in
that,
the
he has
mall.
hit- he has
He
hit
done
a
killed the
female
nigga
at a
in a
concert
Walmart.
before.
Oh,
But
yeah.
nobody. But that's the thing. Like, and I didn't even know that. You said he
Yeah, I
beat
didn't-
a
I didn't
girl
know
up
that
in a
film.
He
concert.
didn't beat her up, but I believe he like punched her in the face or something like that because she tried to, like fans want to
Yeah.
grab you, show you love or whatever the case is, and I get it. You don't want nobody to touch you, but
So-
at a certain point, it's like
So I'm gonna say so.
why you gotta
So
be
let
so
me ask you.
aggressive?
So let me ask you as a woman though. Like as a woman, y'all weren't ready to cancel this nigga after he punched a woman.
listen. I mean, I'm not gonna don't say y'all. I mean,
I'm
speak
not
for
saying.
myself
Yeah.
because
Okay. Speak for
when
you.
the baby first came out, don't get me wrong, I used to love the baby. Like my friends knew I loved the baby, but at the end of the day, I'm a woman first. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Okay.
and I don't tolerate domestic violence. Like none of that. I don't like none of that. Like I've been a person, a
respect
victim
that.
of that.
Hell
So
yeah.
I don't respect it.
Gotcha.
All this or not, like I don't care who you are, like, and especially if I'm a fan of yours, I definitely started to like look at him. I mean, and I don't even know him personally, but it just made me look at his character. Like, is this really like who you are? I can't even look at your music. I mean, listen to your music no more.
Respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
So-
so I'm a little. I'm not gonna say I'm indifferent about what Dave Chappelle was trying to accomplish with his special and everything like that. Because I do feel as though he made the special so he could start conversations.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple fact, it's like you can be wild as hell out here in life, and if you say something about the LGBTQ plus community, you're done. And I think that's fucked up because it's like if you're a comedian, if you're an artist, you have freedom of expression. Yes, people have freedom of speech and they can critique whatever they want, but Netflix costs what? $10 or something like that. You don't have to watch that shit. You don't
Sure.
have to look at it. So
That's true, too.
with that being said, like, don't try to pull for this to be taken down because you feel a certain way about it. Yeah, I'm not telling you to feel a certain type of way about it, but yo, you don't have to watch it. It's enough media out here as far as like Instagram and social media is out here. It's like as far as Instagram and Twitter, and people gonna tell you what the fuck going on anyway. Like, niggas gonna say like, oh, Dave Chappelle say some wild ass shit on his special and shit like that. That means if and they say like, oh, it's about the trans community. If you're a part of the LGBTQ plus community, don't watch it. If you feel a certain way about it and you're Jewish or you're black, don't watch it. Because at the end of the day, if you get this person's streams up, you're putting money in their pocket. So why would you take the time out of your day to watch it and then have to critique it? You're still putting money in their pocket. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, and one of the things that he was saying in his special that I ain't gonna say it like hit home, but it was like kind of like, and one of the points he made, I'm just gonna get to his point. One of the points he made was like, and the kid, he said that he felt like, I guess the I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the letters. It's a lot, and they got the plus LGBTQ plus. You know what I'm saying?
Get the plus.
He's felt like they made more traction in like the last 10 years than black people have in 100.
Yep.
And I think that was I think that's really what his issue was. Now again, I don't know him personally. I haven't had a personal conversation with him, so I don't know. But
if Martin Luther King would have told us to wear booty shorts and a crop top, we probably would have got further in civil rights than we ever would have got.
That's he did say that. He did say that. But he did say that. Nah, he wild as shit. He did say that. But like, so
I'm
you
gonna
know,
watch this special. So I can
yeah, you
see
gotta watch it. You gotta watch
myself.
it because I mean, and me personally, it's like shit. I don't even know. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, shit just don't. I do like for certain. I feel like certain professions should have a freedom. Like, if you're paid to talk, if you're paid to, if people take time out to listen to you, whether you're a musician, an act, I don't even say an actor. Well, yeah, really an actor, or a comedian. I feel like if you're one of them professions, like, I don't think people should really take what you say and get that offended. Like I watched Django.
To be offended.
I mean, yeah, and
like,
that,
you get what I'm saying? You can't.
And I said that from the jump, and that's the tough part about it, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched the movie Django.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Correct.
But at the same time, Django. You remember Django? With Jamie Foxx and shit.
Oh, the Django.
Yeah, the Django. I said Django.
Yes.
The Django. The D is silent.
That was hard to watch, actually, for me.
See, that's the thing, but and I guess to each his own, and you know what, and that's how I was gonna say it, like, to each his own, because you said that was hard to watch for you. For me, that shit was funny. Like,
funny as fuck.
It was funny to see like all the, cause like, I know white people say nigga anyway. White people today say nigga. They might not say it around. I haven't been called a nigga to my face.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure I'm probably in they quiet little pockets of society or wherever they at. They might refer to me as a nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Like, like seeing it in the movie doesn't offend me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but and then to each his own. Like you said, it was hard to watch that. That could have been your stance on that. It was hard to watch, and I can't be mad at you for that. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna be like, me, like, bro, like, it's a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take it for what it is. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio not standing in my face calling me a nigga.
Yeah, but
he not telling me I'm gonna whip that nigger lover to death. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's deeper than that, though. I think it's because some people have trigger points, though, too. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, that's true.
It may be something in the movie, or maybe a scene, or something they say that could trigger somebody and take them back to a place that they don't want to go to. You get what I'm saying? So that's why when I say it's hard for me to watch, it's hard for me to watch because there's some things that's triggering for me, you know? So just like with the Dave Chappelle stand-up, it may be some things that he say or reenact or whatever the case is that may be triggering for the LGBT community.
And I get that, because, you know, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like some people in that community have come across like, you know, like not hate, well, yeah, like hate crimes,
hate crimes,
or extreme prejudice or something like that,
definitely
abuse and stuff like that. So I do understand that form of frustration towards, like, damn, I'm out here fighting, trying to be who I am, and motherfuckers out here making jokes about it. I get that. But that's why I still put the thing is just like, bro, don't watch it. That's what I'm saying. Like, for a fact, you are going to be
upset.
You are going to be upset about what's going to come out of this man's mouth because of what he says about the trans community. You can literally look at all, like I said, all social medias, and it's gonna say like, oh, he talks about trans community, he talks about trans community, he talks about trans community.
Like, example of what you talking about. I don't watch Donald Trump speeches.
Damn sure don't.
You know why? Because I know he's gonna say some stupid shit that's gonna be stupid as shit. That's gonna borderline racial, if not completely racial.
Right.
Like, so, but that's why I say to each his own. Because like me, I'm not about to work myself up on some shit that this white ass man said. Who, it's not like he's saying it to me. He might be talking about me, but he's talking about me in the generalization. Like, he's not talking to me personally. Like, I'm not anything that nigga say can't set me off. Like, he's not about to make me throw a remote at my TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
money for that TV.
that true. That too.
No, I feel as though like nobody in like the like celebrity and shit like that. Like, nobody can ever work me up to the point that I'm just gonna like be like, man, fuck this, fuck you. No, except Candace. Oh, she pissed me off one time. She got me banned from not banned. She got me in Twitter jail. Candace Owens. She's this black woman that like talks about like politics and shit like that. And she had said something about Obama and like Trump is this and Trump is great and Obama's this and everything.
You talking about the white girl, right?
Yeah, no, it's not a white girl. It's a black woman.
Oh no, you didn't say black woman.
Candace Owens.
It's a white girl that's like that too. I forgot her
exactly
name.
who you talking about.
I know.
Yes.
I know you talking about too, but I can't remember her name
like
though.
She's like real live. She you know what I mean? She not for us.
Hey,
type of thing.
But you know what though? To the white girl that we're talking about, that's kind of more to my point though. Like, I know the exact white girl you're talking about who always saying some white shit, and her name might be like Lauren or some stupid shit like that. Like, it might be like Lauren something, but it's like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like it's like, fuck that bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck what she talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like she can say anything right now. It's not gonna make me.
Damn sure not.
It's not gonna move my needle one way or another because I already know what she about. Like, it don't even bother me. But I don't. It's just See, that's another slippery slope too, because it's like you can't tell somebody how to be offended, and that's a tough aspect that you just can't tell nobody how to be offended.
Yeah. You just can't invalidate people's feelings. Period.
You can't. It's just it's tough.
Everybody has the right to feel.
It's tough, but I will say, and to that point though, I will say, and that's why, like, to that point though, I ain't gonna say I side with Dave Chappelle, but I kind of do in the sense that we're like, as a black person, it is kind of amazing how how great, and maybe it's a detriment to us. Like, maybe not a detriment to us, but maybe it's an indictment on us as black people. Like, bruh, the gay movement went crazy in the last like 10 years. Like, it went crazy.
And I respect that.
It went crazy though. Like,
Absolutely.
they done blew past. Like, I ain't gonna say. They probably did blow past. Now they probably did blow past us, and I'm gonna be and it's like, and I get and me as a black man, I get what he's saying, cause like I can go to work, and if I'm gay, my boss say something about me being gay, he might face, I probably could get him in some trouble. My boss say some racial shit to me, it's like, okay.
Can you prove it? They gonna say, can you prove it?
Exactly. Nah, like, so it's like and on that, and you know what, and so the same point to where, like, I can't tell them gay people not to be mad at what or trans people. I can't tell trans people not to be mad at what Dave Chappelle said. Shit, y'all can't be mad at me for feeling like, who gave y'all the silver spoon? Shit, gay niggas wasn't this late. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even want to get in that deep into it. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I go in interviews, I got dreads. Like, I'm not worried about them thinking about my sexuality. I'm worried about them thinking about, look, I'm a black nigga. I'm an accountant. I'm black, and I got dreads. Like, that's something that I really think about.
Right.
Like, and that's something shit. I had a white interviewer. She even told me about that. Like, you're a dready. Like, that's something she even told me before. Like, so I feel like that in its entirety is a slippery slope. Like, you can't tell. I feel like you can't tell Dave Chappelle he can't feel that type of way. because you gay, and just like Dave Chappelle can't tell you to feel that type of way because he black. Like he's black, you're gay. We both got our own plights. We both got our own struggles. But at the same time, it's like, look, that's how he feel. And that's really how I be on a lot of shit. If that's how you feel, I respect how you feel. That's cool. If that's how she feel, I respect how you feel. That's cool. If that's how I feel, respect how I feel. That's cool. Like, I don't know, bruh. It's a lot. Like, that shit can get deep.
Nah, that shit does get deep. But it's just like I said, I get where you're coming from.
I do too.
You can't tell everybody to feel how they. I mean,
You're not gonna please everybody, yeah.
But like I said, at the end of the day, he said like this is art. Like he's an artist.
Like shit.
Like you're not about to like.
And I respect that
like,
too.
People gonna ask you like, oh, can you do this for my nails and stuff like that?
Right.
But you do it to a T how they want it. Motherfuckers not gonna tell you, oh, make sure you use that one because that brand is this and that brand is that. It's like, no, you're gonna use what I got for you. Like this is what I have.
Like,
oh,
that's a good joint. That's a good joint. That's a joint.
Yeah,
wait, because what's the difference between? And we can go back to get back to your nail shit. Not to cut you off. It's like acrylic. It's something. That's all I know about nail shit. I know the word acrylic. I don't even know what acrylic is, but it's like.
And then you have gel.
See. Acrylic and gel. So what if go ahead.
Then you have builder gels. You have so what I have on my nails is considered acrylic.
Show your shit. Show your shit to the camera.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Acrylic.
Okay.
Okay.
Girl, I see that.
So I
Yep.
have my red bottoms.
Red bottoms. All right.
That means because the top is like pink.
Top is nude.
Type is
the
nude,
bottom is
okay.
red.
Okay.
Louis Vuittons, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. That's
So
on purpose. That's on purpose. You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I did this on purpose.
You
So this is acrylic. This is a powder. This is a more permanent design. Whereas though with the gel, I would go over. This was clear. I would just go over with a color like pink, black, whatever color I wanted to. So that's the difference between gel and acrylic. Yeah.
So and speak to that.
Motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you how to feel about your motherfucking nails though.
I'm about to say. So how often do and I could be wrong. How often do girls come in on a percentage? How often do girls come in and they tell you how to do your job?
Oh, 99.9% of the time.
Oh shit, I was wrong. I was thinking maybe like 20% on Mac.
No, seriously though. But I get it about, I want to say about 50-50, honestly. You have some people that's just real particular about what they want. You know, and I understand. But then it's like, just allow me to do my job. You know what I'm saying? I have the license. I have the credentials. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, allow me to be the artist, because when you don't allow me to be the artist, I can't flow and I can't produce the quality art that I need to. You know, I can't think. So, and then I deal with anxiety and stuff like that too, so that doesn't help either. Yeah. So if you constantly telling me what I need to do and my anxiety, and in my mind I'm all over the place. Like I'm trying to do a million and one things on top of trying to please you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like let me work.
Random question. Do you still do pedicures?
I do still do pedicures.
Okay. Pedicures.
Yes.
You do nigga pedicures?
I do men pedicures.
Okay.
Yes.
I got some feet there. All right.
And many nail techs don't, but I do. I definitely offer pedicure services.
Right. So I'm going to switch gears real quick. I seen a post and it was talking about, it was like, I hate when we go to a restaurant, it's 6 people, the bill's $600. One person ordered a salad.
Bye.
And they
you
trying
ain't got finished. We splitting the bill. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You splitting the bill?
We splitting the bill. You shouldn't have came out to eat. If you
That's true too.
Come on now. I can't get with the whole.
What about you, E? You order a salad. The bill $600. You order a salad. What you doing? And I'm gonna get my answer too. Huh?
Going with. Tell me the setting.
6 friends. 6 friends. Because obviously, if we with a girl that you invited out, you're gonna pay for that girl.
Oh
but
no, you gotta split it then.
No.
If I'm by myself though.
Yeah, I'm talking about you're by yourself. The post said 6 friends. It said 6 female friends.
But I feel like if we're 6 friends, I mean, we close. Like girl, don't even worry about like on a day-to-day basis. Because I feel like if I'm hanging out with me and my girlfriend, I mean, and it could just be the 2 of us. One of us girl, don't worry about it. I got it. And that's just how we are with each other. So I feel like if it's 6 of us, what's the issue with splitting the bill? Or you know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny?
I don't feel like
it should be an
issue with splitting the bill.
This is why I've done both.
That's the same. That's the same mentality that I have at all times. Like, because even if it's 6 of us, if I know my man don't got it, I'm not gonna pressure him to pay
To
that.
pay like
To,
more than
if it's
everybody
6 of us in the bill, 600, and I know he don't got $100 to spend, I'm not gonna pressure him to pay that $100, like, cause I already know. And I think this is the difference. And honestly, it might, and maybe it's some niggas like this too, but just me and my niggas, I feel like it's like where nigga friendships kind of differ, because if I know my man don't got it, I'm not gonna put my man on that hot seat and be like, damn, bro, you ain't got $100 and you can't, like,
Now-
nah.
No, that's
I'm
wild.
I'm just gonna
That's
pay
wild.
it.
I
Like,
can't imagine doing it.
like, you
That's
know,
wild.
it is funny. We talked about Fridays earlier. I'm gonna give you an example. Friday, we went to one day. We was at the court. We was hooping. You know what I mean? It was a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the court. We ended up going to Fridays. They ended up having like a all you can eat appetizer like deal
Like endless.
going on. Yeah, endless
Remember
apps
that.
joint.
I was burning them
So-
endless episodes.
Nigga.
Motherfucker-
For whole
Boneless
time, and I'm gonna shout out my man. My name, shout out to my man AJ. We fed the whole hood in that motherfucker with endless apps. He ordered the endless apps joint. I ordered the endless apps joint. Nigga, my man ordered the Jack Daniel joints. I ordered some little ribs joints. We question him, hey bro, you need something? You good? Hey, can I get what you want? Hey, can I get such and such and such? That's for my man right there.
probably
My man
stopped
ordered some
because
shit.
of y'all.
He said, "Can I get such and such 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 such?"
I think
Oh
they
yeah, that's
definitely
from
was hip
that's
to
from my
people,
man
though.
right there. Come on, bro. Like, I'm not about to sit there and be like, bruh, me and him ordered endless apps, but because you ate off us, you gotta pay. Like, nah, it's like, bruh, it's cool. Like, or even another example, like me, my man that I was just talking about, and one of my other mans, we went on a trip one time. My man, his pockets was tight, but it was to the point where like we just wanted bruh to go. Like, we like, bruh, we
Get
just
him out
want
the
you to
house.
come, cause it's gonna be us three. We're gonna have us a little niggas weekend. We're gonna be cool. We was like, bruh, me and bruh gonna pay for the room. You just gotta pay for what you gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta pay for your food. Pay to put food in your belly. We're gonna pay for the room. We're gonna pay to get down there, all that other shit. We're gonna pay for the rental, all that other shit. And that's cool. Like, it's like, bruh, I'm not gonna be like, all right, the room was 300. It's three of us. We each gotta pay 100, bruh. If you ain't got it, we invited you to be here. We want you to be here. Like, bruh, me and my man gonna pay the 150. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make he was the designated driver for the weekend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be other things that you gonna do, and you know niggas need a designated driver. So we
Right.
gonna go out. We gonna get fucked up. Yeah, we gonna get fucked up. So it's like, bruh, like, that's really how I be viewing shit. Like, it's like, cuz if you ain't got it, I'm not gonna force. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put you on that spot. Like, that's one of them things, and I see that was going around social media a lot. I don't agree with that. Like, if it's
I don't
6 of
agree
us,
with it either.
it's 6 of us, and you can only afford a salad. I'm not gonna put you on that spot. Like, look, I'd rather.
You saying like how like the friends didn't have it.
I mean, obviously, if we go to a fancy restaurant and you order a salad, obviously that's all you got. Like,
Right.
me personally, I'm a salad nigga, so I might get
I
a
like
salad
salad
and an
too.
entree, but
Right.
that's just me though.
Right.
But it's like,
Or I might eat salad for the entree. Honestly.
you know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
I like salad.
Yeah, me too though.
But
But
me
either way,
personally,
if
I
I'm
don't-
gonna let you get my fault.
His salad is safe food.
I mean, but I like salad too.
Is it
like
your safe
I
food,
love
though?
us. Yeah,
Yeah,
chicken
nah,
Caesar
me, it
salad
could be
definitely.
personally,
Especially if
I-
I'm going somewhere for the first time and I'm not sure
Oh yeah,
about
you
the
don't.
food.
That's
Give
me.
me a chicken
That's
Caesar
me.
salad.
If I don't
The
trust
chicken
nothing,
Caesar salad bussin',
you
I
can't
know the
fuck.
food
You
gonna be
can't
good.
fuck up a Caesar salad though
telling you.
with some chicken or some
Facts.
shrimp. You can't fuck that up.
Or a little
you
bit
can't.
of salmon. Facts.
Yeah, salmon too. You can't fuck that up.
But me personally though, like honestly, with this whole conversation, cause it's a little triggering. But I just personally I don't like
Why
to
is
see
it
nobody,
triggering?
cause I don't like
Good.
to see nobody go without. Period. When it comes to food, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So it's
Yeah.
like, cause I've been in a place before where living paycheck to paycheck, whereas though I couldn't even really eat. I'm eating noodles. You know what I'm saying. So it's like if we out and you
For real.
can't afford it or whatever the case is, or even if you need some food. I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't never want to see nobody go without eating.
That's how
I
I,
don't
feel
care
though.
if you need like some shoes or something. That's you gotta deal with that. But food,
Yeah, that's
I got
different
you when
though.
it comes to food because
That's
I don't never
different,
want
though.
to see nobody go hungry.
That's different though, and it's like, bruh, it's like, son, it's like I feel like if we friends, like we're friend, like we friends. I feel like, look, bruh, if you lacking this outing, I got you. Like, I can't tell you. And off camera, like, and I ain't gonna do this on camera, but off camera, I could call one of them right now. I could, like, on life, I like literally, they could ask you like, look, bruh, whenever it's one of us core niggas, like, look, if a nigga ain't got it, we got you. If we decide to go to this spot and it costs a dub to get in, you ain't got no cash. I'm not even be like, look, oh nah, bro, you gotta go to the ATM. You
Right.
gotta figure some shit out. Nah, if somebody got a extra dub in their pocket, all right, bro, you getting in because we're going because you my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we out to eat and it's the bill $600 and you can only afford a salad, bro, I'm not about to make you pay $100
Right.
because you ordered a salad. Like, nah, bro. Like, and that might be a nigga thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas is gonna split that shit up when who paid what. And that's just, I mean, and I don't got no problem with that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even like we gotta be mathematicians. Like, I just ain't got no problem with that, bro. Like, if your shit was 55 and my shit 150, we just gotta pay the 100, nigga. I'm gonna pay the 150.
Right.
I ordered what I could pay for. And that's how I really feel about it. If everybody ordered what they can pay for, it shouldn't
be
even
an
matter.
issue. Exactly.
It shouldn't even matter, bro. If the
Exactly.
bill's 600 and you ordered 200 worth of what's on that 600, nigga, you should be able to pay that 600. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, so
I feel it.
Alright,
you know what I'm
So,
saying? So shit, like, but has there been situations where like either one of y'all been out and that situation has arose though?
Definitely a lot of let's split the bill versus like, oh, let me see what I got, what I get. You know, like I ain't got time for all that. Especially if
And
like
that
dinner
shit.
party settings. I hate it. I hate. Listen, I don't know when the last time I've been to a dinner party, and for that reason, I don't like it because everybody like, oh, passing the bill around. What you get? What you? By the end of the day, time the bill get passed around to the
It's all
last person.
confusing and
It's
shit.
confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then don't nobody want. That's another thing. I hate going out with people that don't want to tip. If you don't like tipping, don't go
Yeah,
out
like
with me.
shit, like shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't afford to tip, don't go out.
I learned that as a
don't
young
like
nigga.
that.
Nah,
I
a
do
girl
not like
told me
that.
that one time. She was like, "Yeah, I
I
don't."
didn't tip motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
she,
especially
oh
like,
yeah, as a young
if I go out
nigga.
with a guy
Yeah.
and he don't tip, red flag.
Yeah, you know what? A
Oh,
girl
so I
told
got
me
red
that.
flag.
Girl told me that.
I don't
Yeah, I
like
don't like
that.
niggas that don't tip. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I
You
didn't
gonna
have
get
it,
this
so I didn't
20% tonight because I'm trying
hate
to. I'm
it.
trying to. Yeah, mean you gonna get this 20%. Oh, sorry. Oh, the bill was $50. Shit, I gave her 15 out this motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? She got 15. She fuck around and get a dub out me. Fuck you
I'm
talking about?
telling you,
Like, shit.
listen.
Hey, man. The young
Nah.
nigga me.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
nah.
yeah, we all been young before.
Yeah, I'm about to say, as a
in
young nigga-
in a
Oh,
situation.
yeah, you
When I was
want-
younger, I was just doing
Oh
$2
no,
tips.
but
like, all
hey,
the time.
but that's the thing though.
Any bill.
Like when I was back in there and we was talking about, bro, on that date you was talking about, if I can't afford it, I'm not tipping.
I wasn't-
If I can't afford it, I'm not
And
tipping.
that's what I'm saying. If you can't even afford a tip, you shouldn't be out.
You shouldn't go out.
You shouldn't
That
be out.
might be true too. As a young
'Cause
nigga,
then you
I
gotta
wasn't
think,
thinking like that.
You going to places where now you have gratuities included.
Oh, yeah,
so what you
gratuity
gonna
is
do
included.
when you get that bill? Oh, I don't have a gratuity.
Hey, that's why you gotta go. If you know your budget, you gotta go somewhere where
Who
you
the
know
hell
that
ordered
joint's in your budget.
gratuities?
Yeah, like shit. But you gotta go somewhere that you know is in your budget. Like
Nah, for sure. Nah, but
so.
yeah, man. Nah, I've been in situations where people has had like different aspects when the bill's set like that. That's why I love Zelle and Cash App and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, nah, it's no excuses.
Now it's like, bro, just send me like I be the person who's like, bro, just send me your bread, like, bro. It don't even just send
Yeah,
me
I'm about to
your
say.
bread.
I'm about to
Send my
say.
bread, it's in your car. Like,
Right.
I went out with coworkers and we went to Mad Cow out in Laurel, and like everybody's like, okay, cool. What do you have? Like the shawty said she couldn't split the bill up. Okay,
Right.
cool. One of my coworkers was like, bro, just send me the bread. I can use my company credit card. I'm like, damn, that's pretty tough. But it's just like, as far as if you can just pay what you had, or this, I'm like, bro, my shit was like, I was in the happy hour. I didn't get no drinks or nothing like that because I had to go coach and shit. So I just had like a water and something just so I could be hydrated and like some food. My shit was like $15. I gave him $25 just off the strength.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like,
Right.
tip,
But that's
pay
cool
my
though.
food. Like, I don't give a
But that's
fuck
like if a
about
nigga
touching.
be like, oh yeah, I need 50 from you, Sharp. It's like
I'm gonna give you 50 for
a motherfucker, a Rasta pasta. I'm finna give you 50.
all that.
Like nigga, what?
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand it. I was like,
So it's like,
everybody
yeah.
cool.
Hey, but you know what
Bruh.
though? Like I said, I feel like if we all on that level where it's like, look, it don't matter. All right, fuck it, that's cool. But if it's like I know one of my mans not on that level, like, I'm not even gonna put one of them. I'm not gonna put nobody on that hot seat.
Right.
If they not on No Names Podcast, I'm not putting you on a hot seat. You know what I'm saying? If you're not on the show, I'm not putting you on a hot seat to be like, look, the bill's 600. It's 6 of us. I need 100 from everybody.
Nah, where it's at?
Yeah, like nah, I'm
Need
not.
that.
I ain't
Need
gonna
that.
do that to you, bro. I'm not gonna do that to you, bro. But I don't know. And that's funny as shit though, cause we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Well, Well, wait. You know, the whole time I got me thinking though. So why you ain't split that bill with bruh on that date?
Cause I wasn't
He
splitting the
had
bill. I
Nah,
shouldn't.
I
shouldn't
bet.
have to
he-
split
I'm
the
just
bill.
fucking with you. I'm just
Yeah.
fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Nah,
I
that's funny
mean,
as shit,
young
though.
me even knew that. Come on now.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
But
with
he ain't
you.
have it. You said you ain't like nobody to have be without.
Okay, you asked me out though. You
Okay.
fed me.
Okay, so
I didn't
I'm
go
a-
without meal. I didn't go without the meal though.
I
ate. I was full. Like you feel me?
He went without paying.
No.
Paying the
Nah,
check.
that's crazy though.
Wow.
Nah, the nigga called his aunt to come pay that joint. That's wild.
That's
Shout out
tough.
to his aunt though, real
Shout out to
nigga.
auntie, though.
Clutch though.
Shout out
do
to
you
the aunties,
do you know
bro.
how clutch?
Aunties look out.
Do you know how
Never
clutch
looked
that
out like
is?
that for me, but
Man, do you know
Aunties
how clutch
definitely
that
look
is?
out.
Do you know how clutch that is to call her auntie and she pull up and pay your shit? Nigga. First of all,
and guess
I-
what? And then not only did she pay it, but she sat down and ate after she paid it.
She might as well, real nigga.
Come on now.
Real- that's how you know she a real nigga.
Yeah.
She like, oh
But
yeah.
I'm here now.
Yeah, fuck it, nigga. I need a sampler too. I need a sampler plate. The fuck you mean? Hell yeah. I need a half a thing of ribs.
Strawberry Henny, man.
Half a thing of
Some here.
ribs, man. What? Nah, you know what Fridays is good for? Long Islands. Fridays got the Long
Yeah,
Island.
y'all can
I
have
got
the Long
another question.
Islands. Yes.
What?
So you drove. You said you drove there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you drive him back to his like where he had to go
Mhm.
afterwards? How was that drive back?
Awkward. It was so awkward.
Did y'all listen to
Was it much
music?
Talking?
Did y'all listen to
The
music?
was played loud as hell.
Yeah, it was music being played, but it was very awkward. I honestly don't remember like if we had conversation, but I know it was awkward for sure. And I think after that it was a little like cold shoulder, like I don't know if this gonna work. Like,
Okay, so like how did it end? Like did you say like, oh bye, have a good time? Like that? Did you even say that? Like
just good night, see you.
It
And I headed home.
wasn't like
hey,
You know what I'm
hey, bro,
saying?
shout out to you. This is a hell of
Like
a story.
shit,
But
though,
you-
like
I
shit,
know
though.
you good now though. Like I'm not in the
Absolutely.
business of fucking with black people, but like black people like.
Shout out to him.
Hey,
Nah, that's funny
it's
as
a funny
shit though.
ass story.
That's
You
funny
up
as
now.
shit. Yeah, that's
I'm
funny
like-
as shit.
like,
Yeah,
I'm
shout out.
praying for you right now. You up right now.
We were young,
That's what I'm saying.
so-
You up. You was
Shout
young,
out
but
to-
you
hey,
up right now.
listen.
So I'm.
Listen.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know me and you personally, bruh. I do not know this man. Sorry to this
I know
man.
you, bro.
I don't know him, but
You
it's
up right
like
now, but back then
Yeah,
you was
I mean.
struggling. But you up though.
We
You
all
up
had a
now.
struggle phase.
We
I
all
will
had a
say
struggle
that.
phase.
shit.
Listen,
Nah,
all
we
had a
did
struggle
though.
phase.
We did though. Nah, I remember like I was trying to abolish like all my debt and shit. So I was so like what I was doing was, and me and my man we had a spot. I was like living off one paycheck, and then my second paycheck of the month, I was like paying all my bills. Nigga, do you know how broke I was, bruh? Now that was nigga really living off noodles. You said it earlier, like living off noodles, bruh.
The
Like
struggle.
niggas living off noodles, cause like, bruh, paying all your bills and then just
It be
like,
noodles and tuna fish.
paying all your bills and then trying to pay off your debt, bruh. Like, nigga, like, nah, that shit was tough, bruh. Like, but I wasn't but you know what I was doing during those times though? I wasn't taking joints out though, and I'm not even gonna act like I wasn't like rapping to no shorties or nothing, like, but it was all house moves though. Like, it was all low key shit though, like low key shit, like.
This around like when Netflix was popping.
It wasn't even. I mean, yeah, but it was
Netflix
still
was
like
what,
I would still
$7.99?
do some shit, but and that's back when I was like smoking a little bit too. So it was even like slight shit. Like I remember I took a joint. We went to like the lake. We went to the lake and just walked the lake, smoked the blunt.
That's a
You know what I'm saying?
nice day.
Exactly. You know,
Start
and
conversation.
and it's funny because at the time I ain't gonna lie, I was self conscious. Like damn, like I just invited this joint to the lake, but she was with it though. Like she was with it. Like we went to the lake.
But in
we,
her mind, she's like, oh, he's romantic. He want to talk to me. We're
but
around
you know
the-
what?
we're
As a
around
nigga,
the-
as a nigga, you underestimate that
Talk
though.
with me and stay in my
As a
eyes.
nigga, you
No,
underestimate
motherfucker, I
that though, cause you think about, damn, this shit not really flashy, but whole time
But
that
why
shit got
they
me
gotta
some
be
action though.
flashy?
The
It got me some,
the
but
small,
you,
intimate dates are like they're it.
but I ain't gonna lie, and I learned that it don't really have to be flashy. But at that time, I was thinking like, damn, like I'm not taking her out nowhere fancy. We're not like doing nothing extravagant. We're just going to the lake, walking. Like you said earlier, we talking, chopping it up, smoking a blunt.
So you need-
We went and got some food afterwards. We went back to the crib, and I even played it off like, look, like we even played like board games and shit. Like I did make a night out of it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like stupid. Like it wasn't like a stupid night, but like I did make a night out of it. But it was just like one of them things like, like while it was happening, a nigga was self conscious. Like damn, like I don't know how this is gonna play, but like nigga, and throughout the whole night, I probably spent like that was like a $30 night though. Like in a $30 date for a nigga, you know, as you're a nigga, so you know a $30 date and you have a good night and you get some cheeks. That's a great night. That's a great night. Exactly, exactly. $30 is a single. Nah, $30 is a single meal, low key. Though. Like,
It's definitely giving a single meal.
yeah, $30 is a single meal. For real. For real. Nah, for real.
I need the blood.
Like shit. Like shit. Oh man, but nah.
Oh
Shit, we can bring it. Was you about to say something?
No, I was about to wrap us up.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do too though, man. We gonna bring this to a wrap though. No, I appreciate you sitting down with us.
Thank you
know
for
what I'm saying?
having
Having
me. I enjoyed it.
This was a great conversation.
Like
Thank
shit,
you.
like
Great
shit.
perspectives on everything.
Thank you for having
Hell
me.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? One time for all the female entrepreneurs out there. Let us know, you know what I'm saying, your line of business, what you do, where everybody can find you when they need to find you, if they need to get, you know what I'm saying, service tuned up, they need their shit tuned up, you know what I mean? Let us know.
You can find me on Instagram at Nails by Rachel, and that is Nails by Rachel, RAYSHEL. And that's where you can find me. And my booking link is in my bio, so don't forget to click
Yes,
it
Lord.
and book an appointment with me.
Yes,
show,
Lord.
wait. Show the camera the nails, because that's what she do. That's
Yes,
what
and I
she
need
do.
my own nails.
Wait,
You see
can you
that?
show the red bottoms?
Oh, the red
Red
bottom.
bottom.
Nails
She
drippy.
do that.
Ne-
She do that.
The nails
Y'all-
banging,
you
the
playing-
nails Sue Woo. We
you
ain't gonna talk
playing.
about how the nails
You
Sue
playing
Woo.
if you
Big
ain't booking
woo.
with her.
You
playing
playing
right
if
We
you
big
don't
woo.
book. I'm telling you.
talking to
You playing with the woo.
You looking at it right now.
You
like,
playing with the woo.
You
Go get with
playing.
her. Race
playing with the woo.
Get with me before it's too late. I'm telling
Get
you.
with
Because
her.
once I move out of state,
Hey, nails by
That's
Rachel. I ain't even.
Yesterday's
You know what I'm
price
saying?
is not today's price.
Yes,
Period.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
I mean,
Yes,
it's all
Lord.
about elevation.
Yes, Lord. All right, man. But hey, shout out to you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It was again. I'm grateful that you was able to come sit down with us, chop it up with us, and best of luck to you and your business
you.
and all that.
Sure.
One more time for the one time I gotta say, shout out to the Zelma glasses because them joints is fucking fire. You
Thank
know what I'm
you.
saying? Definitely giving Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me vibes. You know what I mean? All that and that. But hey, shout out to you, man.
Thank you. And
Again.
shout out to you guys for hosting a wonderful podcast. Thank
Hell
you. for
yeah,
having me.
hell yeah,
I
hell
enjoyed
yeah,
myself.
hell yeah.
Definitely.
So we're gonna end on that note, man. Hey,
Just like
appreciate it.
that. We out.
Yeah.